Yep, you guys
All
have
right,
the in-ear radios. Sheriff Cole just drove off with the dead deer carcass and the body of what's his face, the gentleman that you,
Poor school teacher.
yeah, the
Yeah,
poor
the
school teacher. Yeah, the
Harlan Voss.
Alan Voss and the dead deer, and Agent Cole just headed to the cemetery, or not the cemetery, to the what the hell do they call the places where they take dead? Funeral home. Yeah, the funeral home to incinerate the bodies and to put the doctor on ice, because he was getting ripe out there. And you guys are standing next to your two vehicles. You got the CDC Suburban and the FDA Sprinter van. You're all kind of standing on a back road, and it is 6 o'clock at night, so it's starting to get dark. And you've just got the I believe he was just Sheriff Cole just got word of the sighting at the powder magazine.
Yeah.
And you
He gets
guys,
the powder magazine, and he confirmed that there's likely gonna be teenagers around.
yep, and you guys were dealing with that as we ended.
All right, I'm gonna check in with the group. Anybody have troubles containing teenagers if we run into like a big disaster there?
I mean, I teach children, so well, a bit more grown up than teenagers, but
Fair.
I
Well,
like to
let's just
believe I kind of understand them.
let's just try and subdue if necessary. If they see too much, but like try and hunt the deer outside of eyesight of teenagers or any other witnesses if possible.
Mm-hmm. We've got all the evidence in the van, right?
Yeah, the evidence
this
you've
point?
collected is in like a freezer bag in the Suburban with you, I believe.
I think Slips is a lot more calm now that the more Eldritch stuff is like out of view, so he's fine with the plan.
All right. We got the three bodies, so 2 deers, 1 professor going for incineration. Yeah, we still need to pick up this. We haven't checked the second location of the second deer, didn't have the time yet. But let's prioritize deer number 4 and make sure it doesn't eat any teenagers. Again, if we come in contact, like if the teenagers come in contact or witnesses with the unnatural, try first to like persuade them that it was something like a gas leak, or like maybe maybe the deer like ate some kind of chemical that made them go wild. We gotta have some kind of cover story. And only if we like determine them as a group to be unsalvageable as witnesses, danger to the organization, then we're gonna have to make a hard decision. But for now, let's just try to move and act swiftly, okay?
Slips gives a thumbs up.
Motion for Bram
Yeah,
to
no,
join me in our car, and I think you guys are gonna lead because you have the better car. Right, who's driving between Judge and Slips?
I don't know if the better drive. I have 20.
I think Slips got 40, right?
Drive, I have 40, yes.
Yeah. All right, so me and Slips are driving. Slips, you're taking the lead. We put the whole thing. We're driving about, let's see, I don't know how long it is, probably like 20 minutes, 30 minutes up to Caretta. And then there's like a coverage road inside, if you see on Google Maps. We can drive along the service road. Actually,
I'm just watching the
bigger
stream.
road. Gotcha. Is there a stream?
I was streaming my screen just in case you didn't feel like the track following along. But you're welcome to do whatever. I mean, if you want to go a different way, you can. This seemed like the way to get the closest. And there's like a trail from this direction. But it's up to you.
So we go in there, yeah. Where the cars are parked, gonna go there And I'm assuming the guns are us, right? The just below the screen.
Yeah, these are you. You're in the car still, so
Let's
just
assume
help.
we got there and we get out where you put us.
Yep. All right, yeah, you guys get out where you were, and you see ahead like a trail. It's not the most walk trail. Like it's pretty thick, but you can see the trail enough to follow it.
All right. I think me and Judge are probably gonna go on the front, given our alertness and combat experience, or like combat training at least. Gonna have Judge and Shaw in the front. So Prophet, sorry. Yeah, gotta be consistent. Judge and Prophet in the front.
All right.
Taking the back then.
All right. So yeah, I mean, let's see here. How far are we? Shouldn't be that far. It's like what, 15-minute walk. Add the woods to it. 20 minutes, 25. I mean, how do you guys plan on approaching this? Are you gonna just kind of push through, or are you gonna, walk slowly, try not to step on twigs? Like, what's your vibe? Are you heading to the powder magazine, or are you like looking for
I think
crazy
we're gonna
deer the
close
whole way?
distance. I think we're gonna close distance, likely normal walking speed, and then like once we get close towards, we're gonna look for if there's any like sounds or lights coming out from like a possible party or whatever at the powder magazine.
But I'm following, but I have the vibe of I'm back in Vietnam.
All right, flashing back to.
I'm just like, we are in a dark forest with things trying to eat us. I might have a flashback.
All right. Yeah. So let's say you guys takes you about 25 minutes. Is there any conversation along the way, or did you guys want to talk strategy before you left or anything?
I
Or
feel
do
like
we
we would have talked strategy in the car on our like Delta Green channel, you know. Anybody unclear on what we're trying to do here?
Get the kids away, basically.
To say, kill the deer, not the teenagers. Let's go.
Essentially, yeah. Yeah, if anybody asks, there's been like just make up some story about chemical induced deer, stuff like that. Maybe a killer bear or whatever.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
So we'll be approaching. Alertness is around, I don't know, Judge, what's your alertness?
52, I think. No, that's
right.
athletics. Alertness is 64.
Okay, we got a 64 and a 72 alertness in front.
All right. All right. So yeah, you guys walk at a decent pace. I'm sure being as quiet as you can be without slowing to a snail's crawl. So slightly under full speed, basically, or walking speed. It takes you about 25 minutes to get there. It is 7:30. Or sorry, 7. It was 6:30. 7:30. Yeah, it is 7:30. The sun is down. There's still a bit of a glow as the sun's there's still a bit of light, but you are under pretty dense tree cover. So it is quite dark.
Flashlights need to come out, or flashlights need to come out?
Right now you could it's the light level is you could navigate the trail without the flashlights, especially since if you haven't had them on yet, then your night vision would be all right. But as far as like seeing stuff, so it's your decision. Do you want to push on without them?
I feel like we have a better chance like seeing stuff anyway without them right now. You know, like if you're in the twilight of the day, it's often hindering if you like put on a flashlight because it blinds you to everything that's not exactly in the cone of the flashlight.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still some light. So yeah, like I said, you can see fine to walk the trail. As far as like seeing off the trail very far, you're you know, you probably have like 25 feet of what is I forget the term for it, like view distance, you know, draw distance in a computer game. But as far as seeing the trail, you can see the trail fine. You know, you don't see any lights or anything. But after about 25 minutes, you come up to a creek, which is, you know, I guess it's a creek everywhere, like a small creek, like 3 feet wide, maybe 5 feet deep, like dead ahead of you, kind of dog legs around, you know, kind of like this. You see the mouse there. And then there's a little bit of an opening, probably like 25 foot circle where there's no trees above, like a little gap in the trees. And across the creek, you see probably another 50 feet or so. You see, what do you see? Well, I mean, it's dark, so you don't see much. You see, what you do notice, whoever's first, you notice the light of like cell phones. And then that's lighting up the surrounding area a little bit, and you can see what looks like 4 people standing by like a door in the side of the mountain. Like looks like it's made out of like brick, like a brick door that goes in the side of the hill. What do you do?
We lost.
As in a
Bram.
bricked up door, or
No, sorry. It's basically a hole. It's just like a tunnel that's made out of bricks. So like rounded top.
They used to store like powder there.
Yeah, gunpowder back in the Civil War. It's just a
Right,
oh,
Bram's-
so
Bram's
it's like
back.
the arch is made of bricks.
yes, and the walls are made of
Okay.
bricks, and it's like very old bricks. And you just see like the arch hole going into the side of the hillside. And a couple of people like standing out front. You can kind of hear murmuring, but they're too far away to like hear exactly what they're saying.
Who was
Okay, we lost Bram
like
again.
who was actually in front?
I believe you
You're
were in front.
I'm the second person.
And that
Do you
was
whisper
Prophet.
to me, or? Yeah, it's Judge, Prophet, and then probably Slips and Bram in the back, or Slam. Slips maybe holding up the rear. I'm not sure, but like front is Judge and Prophet because we have the better guns.
In that case, I would not point my weapon at the kids. Gun safety 101, and then I would gesture / whisper at Prophet. As a, I think we found the teenagers dead ahead. They are near a old something in the mountain.
Is there any kind of commotion going on? I whisper back, or just normal teenage behavior?
Normal teenage behavior. What?
Yeah, you hear some murmuring.
Okay,
maybe
but it's not
you-
like screaming. Or
no
like, it's just
screaming.
talking.
Might seem like
Running.
it might strike you as commotion, like lightweight commotion. Like it sounds like rah, 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 like
No, what I'm asking is are they being attacked by a deer, or are they screaming about
Oh.
somebody being dead or whatever?
No,
like
no,
a big
they're-
time commotion.
they're having a conversation out front. looks like,
Gotcha.
and staring at
Okay,
their
I'm
phones.
gonna motion for Judge and Slips to circle right, and I'm gonna motion for Bram to follow me on the left, and I'm gonna tell him like, let's go in, inform these people that there's like a killer bear on the loose, and then we're gonna try and escort them back to the cars so they can be picked up by their parents or whatever. Okay?
Do you want to show them our badge to seem official later on?
Yeah, I mean, we're
Or
here on official
initial?
business. The sheriff knows
Yeah.
we're here. You know,
Okay.
like, our cover is good. Just make sure like, if you see the deer, don't shoot at the deer on like sight, even though it might be like dangerous, because it could be hard to explain why we're shooting at a deer just for fun. You know.
Yeah.
All right,
We're
and we're
going,
moving in 2 by
the
2.
bear story,
Yes,
or
Bram?
So we're going with a bear story, right?
Yeah, because like we already have the bear story in play from the school teacher victim, right?
Alright.
So we can just use the man killer bear story to get the children out of here for now, if they comply. They probably won't, but like, let's try and get as many people out that comply, and the ones that stay, you know, they're up to themselves. And we're gonna move in. Me and Bram on the left, Judge and Slips on the right. You know, like not directly going towards the entryway, but like half circles in 2 teams essentially.
We are flanking the kids because we are most certainly not going to kill them.
Yet. Also, I wanna avoid like the situation of essentially like having 4 guys with guns coming from the front and like people scampering to the left and right, you know?
All right. Yeah, you guys creep up. I'm assuming flashlights off still.
Yes, flashlights off.
All right. Yeah, you guys get up. You start creeping up. As you get closer, you can start hearing more of the. You can start hearing bits and pieces of the conversation. It just sounds like mostly like a young male and a young female kind of talking about leaving and saying we should get out of here. Fuck her. Let's go. And as you
Which side
approach,
we're leading towards.
they're not leaving yet. They're the female is like, sounds like the female's trying to convince the male and everybody else that's standing there, the other 2 people. 4 total. Sounds like the female's trying to convince everybody else to get the fuck out of there. That she wants to leave. She's done with it.
Is she saying why? Is she indicating that there are more people inside?
She has not mentioned it yet.
But
And
like
at that-
she, like fuck her implies that there's like somebody inside, right?
I would say so. Yeah. I hate to. I'm trying to make a point to, give my opinion less. I feel like I've been doing that too much. So
But like
I don't want to tell you
know,
what
like,
you're
fuck her
thinking.
Opinion. I know. I'm just like the words she said was "fuck her, let's get out of here," right?
Exactly. Yeah. That very
Is there a second-
obviously.
in the people we see, she's the only female, right? The only girl.
She's the only female. Yes.
Yeah, so that implies there's like a second girl here. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Gotcha. So yeah, as soon
All
as
right.
you guys are walking up, you hear. Did you hear that? One of the males says, yeah, you hear one of the males say, "Did you hear that?" And somebody, like a tree, like stepped on a twig or something, cracked, and you see that now they're like shining their phones at around the woods around.
How far
They
off
don't
are
appear
we?
to see you. You are probably 30 feet. They don't appear to see you. They're not even smart, not even using the flashlight mode. They're just have their like the screen lit up, trying to look around.
Yeah, I mean, even a flashlight mode doesn't go out that far. Like, you know.
Right. Yeah. So they don't see you, but they seem to be alerted, and they start having a little conversation. She's like, "I didn't hear anything. Either way, yeah, I heard
Like-
something. Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here."
I would be like approaching now, hands in the like, like just in the air,
Says copy and
making sure that Judge also like somebody from the right also comes in at the same time.
All right. Yeah. As you approach, you hear fucking, "Holy shit!" And the fucking
Good evening.
kid jumps in the air like,
Hello,
"Fucking told you."
everybody. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Please come down. We're with the federal government. Please come down, everybody. Nobody's in trouble. May we have your attention for a few minutes, please? And they see
Holy
us like
shit.
4 people approaching slowly, and all of us are armed. And we all like obviously have like a you know, like we look official in a way. So like there would be like I would have my badge like on the outside of my jacket, you know, jacket pocket. I would have a sidearm on a holster. Yeah, so me and Judge and probably also Brams and Slips are approaching. And Prophet is gonna use his persuade, hopefully, to like, you know, calm them down, be like, cool, like federal agents here. We need your attention for a minute. There might be a dangerous situation going on in the area.
Fuck, are you guys looking for a crazy ass deer? Because we got our own situation going on.
Crazy ass deer, that might be it. We also heard about a crazy ass bear. Is
my
everybody
God.
all right in your group?
Yeah, as far as we know, Amber is inside with the crazy ass deer. She hasn't come out. We all took the fuck off. This
All right. With
crazy
the
deer
crazy-ass
just walked in. We're just sitting around smoking some weed, you know.
How many inside?
Amber is the only one inside, and that fucking deer.
All right, I'm gonna point to. I think Bram is the one that's like out of shape, right?
Not really. Bram is pretty in shape, but old.
Older, yeah.
Older, yeah.
I'm not like instinctually. I would like point to Bram and be like, cover the kids. Make sure there's not a second deer approaching, or like a second. I'm gonna say there's not a bear approaching, and I'm gonna point to Slips and Judge to like, you know, fall in. Let's go in there. And I'm gonna
Yep,
tell the kids
I'm-
like, yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave my gun to the side, like on the strap, and approach the kids. Be like, all right, kids, come with me. Come on.
Yeah, like, and I'm like, I mean to be like, stay here, maybe, like, you know, stay here, maybe get their IDs or whatever, and watch the outside. You know, one of those things. I don't mean like I could also stay outside, but I have the better weapon. Like, I don't want to take away your agency as a player. Would you like join us inside,
got
or would
this,
you
it's-
stay with the kids?
I got this.
Got
It's fine.
All right, I'm gonna give you a thumbs up. All right, and I think Judge and Prophet are gonna like be the first ones through the door hastily. And I don't know, is Slip staying outside? Is he joining us?
He'll join you guys unless you actually. You think the deer would be around this area? So just ask.
Me or the kids?
You.
The kids said a deer is inside, so we're gonna take out the deer and
Okay.
then take the rest of the kids back to their parents.
Okay. And I guess Slips will also stay back as well then, and help out Brom with the kids.
I think instinctually, Prophet would then point to Bram to join us. You know, like he wants like more shooters on the people on the thread.
I only have like a self-defense weapon, so
Gotcha. Yeah, no worries. You know,
Right.
we're still learning the team, right? So, yeah. So Prophet will be like, Bram, okay, Bram, come with us.
As you say, I'll come over.
Alrighty. So, Judge, would you be the first, or would I be the first in the door?
Unless you wanna go first. Then
I feel like Prophet has a better chance with to hit at like medium to low distance, right? With the M4. Is there a penalty for a sniper rifle in close quarters?
You can only take one shot, and realistically, it's a lot less like manageable. But as far as game wise go, you know, unless there's like an
it says it has burst fire.
Oh yeah, it does, but that one doesn't. You got the hunting rifle with the scope. It's just there's no long rifle.
Burst.
Yeah, there's no burst on the long rifle. It's and you took
the-
a
the-
I think you get like a +2 or so for damage to compensate for burst. I think.
yeah. Well, it just covers both. They don't have a. I could take I could copy that and put hunting rifle. It's just the same thing. You just don't have the burst because of the gun. It's a bolt action hunting rifle, is what they had. So it's
Did we have an extra shotgun thingy or?
No, shotgun you gave
I
to
mean,
Bram, I
is the
think.
shotgun have a slug shotgun or a shot one?
Buckshot, right?
yeah, probably buckshot or slug. I mean, it's up to you. It says slug on there right now.
Yeah, I just started typing in before I asked.
Oh, gotcha. Slug's more damage. So it depends. Whatever you would want to load up, you have an option of both. Like if you thought you were going after like a bear, you would want slug. But if you're going,
Yeah,
like-
probably
but
slug in there. then.
The benefit of a buckshot shotgun is it gives you a +20 to firearms to hit, essentially.
Okay,
So
then
if your firearms is not that good, I would suggest the buckshot shotgun because it gives you a better chance to hit.
Yeah.
I got a 6 in firearms.
it's
Oh,
up to you. I mean, knowing what you know, you might go buckshot just because
Yeah.
you're expecting the deer. You saw one of the deer get blasted already.
Yeah.
If
Definitely
you're
slug.
if you're going after a bear, then yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. So you guys are heading in.
All right, so I guess I would be in the front if Judge is worried about his sniper or his long range
I
weapon.
could just take out my sidearm then. I think that's better.
Okay, well then you go first. I think you're in a bit better shape than I am. So, like, and in game terms, I have less hit points.
All right.
All
All
right,
right.
so it's Judge, Prophet, and then Bram Slips is out with the kids getting IDs and covering the rear.
Yep. Watching the hole, making sure no deers come run out. It's probably the plan, huh?
Well, maybe also watching around to see the second deer doesn't come in the ass.
Right. Yep. Yeah. As you look, as you look at it, Slips, you all look at the hole in the wall. You can hear like drops, like condensation on the ceiling dropping into like a puddle in there. So you get the sense that if anything came out, you would hear it like long before it got to you. Because if looking in, if you light up your flashlight, you'll see that it's about 50 feet, a 50-foot tunnel before it opens up into the the powder storage area.
All right, flashlights on my M4, and we're going in. I think
Alright.
also everybody has a flashlight, right? So let's put the flashlights on, and let's take out this deer before it eats the teenager. I imply. Let's take out this deer before something happens, because we're still in earshot of the kids.
Yeah. You're the kids like, what? Deers don't eat people. Deers are
All right,
peaceful, man.
How far in do we go?
All right. It's about 50 feet. As you get a little ways in, you can see that, like 40 feet ahead of you, there is looks like a sheet hanging over the door. And there's like a picture of Winnie the Pooh. It's like a child's comforter or child's sheet for a bed with like Winnie the Pooh on it.
All
If
right,
you-
so this is where they come and take drugs.
Yeah, if you push up, you push up, you get to the sheet. What do you do? You're in the lead. You said Prophet. Makes sense, I think.
I think Judge is in the lead because he's
Oh, gotcha.
more sturdy, more combat oriented.
All right.
But I
What do
can
you
go
That's
first.
good.
It just has to decide.
I was about to say this is pretty much what he has trained for. So essentially having a rifle on his back, the flashlight in one hand at the front, and having the sidearm in the other one, and then
All right. Well,
Yes.
you get to the sheet. What do you do?
You slowly move it with the hand of the what's it called, the flashlight, while still getting it on the other side, and then pulling it aside while making sure that you can shoot whatever is on the other side of it.
All right. Yeah, as you push the curtain aside, you see it opens up to a room that's it looks like looking at the wall, you can see that it seems like the interior space is a big circle. But what you see is more sheets blocking off a room that's like, 15-foot square room, dead ahead. There's like an old couch. You instantly smell the, weed, stale beer, and like musty, like mildewy couch fabric. If you scan the room, you also see a cooler that's like knocked over, and several Miller High Life gold beer cans. The champagne of beer cans spilled out on the ground with some ice.
I'm a flank along the left side wall. If Judge goes right, or the opposite if Judge goes left.
All right. You guys push into the room. There's, basically two walls, 90 degrees with, made out of sheets. Lots of like random stuff. Thomas the Tank Engine, that kind of thing. Like people took all their sheets from their house, basically. Collected over the years. Very musty.
What do we hear?
You hear dropping, drops of water. You hear the sound of like hoofs in the distance, and they're kind of echoing around, so it's hard to you can't really get a bearing on which direction they are.
Do we hear somebody screaming?
No, negative.
Do we hear the deer munching?
Negative.
All right. I'm gonna key on Judge. Whatever he does, I'm gonna back.
Well, first, if we hear the hoofs in the distance, that would mean that it is not within this, big/medium-sized room, right?
Yeah, it sounds like it's a little ways away, but it's very echoey. Like every time you make a footstep, it echoes through the whole place.
Well, sure, so it will be hard to pinpoint in which direction it is from, but the distance wouldn't necessarily change that much, aka it's probably not in the room.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
would
it's
like to
definitely
see if
not
I
in your
can-
room. And you sense that it's at least 30, 50 feet away. It's definitely not very close. It sounds like it's mid to far away.
So in that case, the first priority would be locating where is the essentially the doorway out of this room besides the one we came from, and I would assume that it is not as easily located due to all of the sheets and all the shit all over the place.
Yep. It sounds, you can tell from the sound that it's a big open room. So no doors. There are, you just pick a sheet and spread them apart, or you could pick it up from the bottom, but it'd probably be easier to, the sheets are like hung but from the ceiling and they're overlapping. It was built by kids, so between 3 inches and 8 inches of overlap. So
I am not saying that I've spent a lot of times in room that sounds a lot like this. I am just saying that I know exactly what the room smells like. So I will do essentially my best to try and locate the other end, which is probably like perpendicular, whatever it's called, like straight over from the one we came in from. So that would be the first place I check, because it's not here. And then of course making sure the room is clear, aka that the civilian is not in this room and does not get left behind.
right. Yep.
And then
So
pressing on.
all right. Yeah, there's several, it takes several sheets. So there's probably 3 sheets on every wall. So there's several places to go through. But if you
Can we
wanted
pull
to,
them?
what's that?
can we start pulling them down?
Yeah,
The
if you
sheets.
gave them a tug, they would most certainly rip down.
Yeah, I'll start pulling them down to get better view.
All right. Agent Prophet yanks a sheet down, and you see more of the same. There's like another blanket room, like blanket fort. This time you see like a old mattress on the ground, like a twin bed mattress, just laying on the ground. It's like on a pile. There's like pizza boxes on the ground underneath of it. There's like a bong. Party stuff. Looks like, place where teenagers go to do stuff.
I feel like we would just proceed and advance until we like hit some kind of opposition, like until we see the deer or hear the deer close by.
All right. Yeah, if you you proceed, you yank a couple of those sheets down, and after you yank a sheet down, it makes a bit of a noise, and you hear like clop 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 clop, like the deer hoofs kind of accelerate, and then you hear a young female start screaming like ah ah. Sounds like it's like 30-40 feet away into the room, or into the center of the building there, or the structure.
What does Judge do? Is he gonna charge, or is he gonna remain like steadily advancing?
Steadily advancing. You always make sure that whatever you have been through is secure before you go forward. Otherwise, you will just have a deer behind you and in front. But he will say something out loud, which is, if you can hear my voice and is running, run towards this, as he just keeps essentially looking at the Prophet and is what's it called, like directing him to be just a bit behind, but on the other side, so that we technically don't stand right next to each other, but we have like let's say like a half a meter or something between us, and you're on my right is like I'm on the left wall, you're on the right wall, just a bit behind, so that I'm in front. So that technically, if something were to charge you, I could shoot next to me without shooting you, for instance.
Also, I was gonna make sure like Bram's not too close to me, so he's not gonna get double charged.
Yeah. But seeing your guys' lack of urgency at the scream, Bram would probably try and hurry.
All right, so Bram is charging between us, between Judge and Prophet is gonna take the lead. Is that correct?
If you guys are not hurrying, yeah, he will.
All right, yeah, because he doesn't have the training, right? So he would definitely do that.
All right,
it sounds good. So okay, Bram is in the lead, Judge right behind them, Prophet behind him to his left.
All right, yeah. As you guys, are you just going along ripping the sheets down? Then there's a few layers between you and what you're headed towards. Or are you like filed in, following each other through one hole in the curtain, or are you just kind of going through?
Bram is charging.
Yeah, I would stick to like one side of the room, like to one wall, and just move forward fast.
All right.
Yeah, I think like Bram is going through the middle fast, and Judge and Prophet are trying to stick with him, and at the same time like trying to rip down a few of the vision obstructing blankets, while Bram is just focused on getting towards the girl.
All right. So yeah, you guys are proceeding through. You hear this clop clop scream, and then in the blink of an eye, that takes like probably 3 seconds. It takes to step through the room, pull the curtain, step through the other room, pull the curtain. First one that shows up is Bram. You follow the wall around to the left. You pull the third curtain down, and right in front of you, you see a female, like on her butt against the wall, 5 feet away from you. She's holding up a plastic like boombox from the 80s, and there's a deer with its mouth like very further open than it should be, and rows of like shark teeth, but very irregular and thorny looking. And it's digging into the radio. She's holding the radio kind of out in front of her, and the deer's like chewing its way through the radio towards her chest. You get the
Okay.
first
Bram
actions.
would take the shotgun and point it at the deer's head and press the trigger.
All right, let's see what you got.
Oh, it sounds like
so
we
I-
don't have to worry. Oh, sorry.
So I just rolled firearms.
Yep.
Uh.
Yep. And if you look at the shotgun, you can just click the
Oh, I can.
shotgun, and then there's the one where it says damage. So you hit. So now you would click the damage one on the shotgun. Should be the one to the right.
Shotgun damage. All right.
There you go.
That's a 9.
Boom. Yeah. So you see this shit, and before you can even like think about it, you swing your weapon over, aiming for the head. Your aim's not very great. You miss the head, crank it in the neck. It basically flies like 5 feet away, like it's pushed away from you, and it turns around and staring right at you.
Judge, what's your dex?
10.
All right, I go first. I have a 13. I'm also gonna take a shot.
All right, go for it.
Gonna roll 2 hits, 70 or under. Ooh, I miss, but not a critical miss. So I don't hit anybody else.
All right.
Thank God.
Yeah, bop, bop.
I think I shot like at the same location that Bram was aiming at, and because the shotgun pushed the deer to the back, I just missed the angle.
All right, yeah, you shoot, you let go, and you see the rounds hit the brick wall, and brick fragments go spalling away from the lady.
Judge is up.
Judge, you're up.
Just making sure. Did I see all the things that just happened?
Yes. I mean,
So
if you think you did, I mean, you pulled the curtain down like a split second ago, so I think you could if you could if you wanted to see it.
Okay, I was just wondering if I saw basically that he pulled out a shotgun and pointed it towards the girl as well, and then shot.
Yeah, you heard. I mean, you definitely heard the shells go off. Your ears are probably all ringing because nobody wore ear protection. You got an earpiece in one ear. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of happening simultaneous. Like a lot of this, it's like basically like simultaneous. But
Which
Yeah,
was
but it
why I
was
was
a good
wondering if I
shoot.
would see his
Yeah.
first shot. But yeah.
yeah, you
But
saw
you
the
also-
first shot.
Yeah, and your sides was a good shot because he rolled under 60, so there's no collateral damage towards her.
Oh no, it's just essentially a holy moly, that was a lucky shot because that was pretty close with a shotgun to hitting somebody else. I was more like a holy shit, that went well. That could have gone very wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but he moved the target away, so I would like to shoot at it as long as I feel that it is safe to do so, because I know with ricochet and all of that jazz.
Yeah, you have your pistol in your hand, and you have a good angle. If you miss the deer, all your shots are gonna hit the wall behind it, probably 15 feet
So-
away from the female. So
So I do firearm first, and if I hit, then the pistol thingy, right?
Yep. You can just go to the pistol though and hit there's dice for firearms, and then it'll actually say pistol shot in the chat.
That thing.
That works.
And then the damage. Oh, that was not a very good damage.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
just unlucky.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. Bang bang. All right. 1 second here. Grab this deer. All right.
Oh no! Spoiler! Now we know how much HP a deer has.
Everybody give me a yeah, see, this is why I hate sharing my screen. I always forget. So yeah, go ahead and
Stream or
you're all right.
play or
You're all right.
I just closed the stream personally.
I wasn't
Uh,
watching either.
Yeah, so
During all this, does Agent Slips hear that thing, or is he like leading the kids back to like?
you hear
Right.
it. You, as far as I know, you were just standing outside. You hear it, but in the time that's
But you
taken
can't.
place, you wouldn't be able to even turn around yet.
Yeah, you
It
still
would-
like writing down their names or whatever.
Yeah, if you want to run in, it's probably 2 turns to get to where you'll be able to see anything. So, what's your dex? Yeah, you get to. I forgot kind of that you get to go if you want.
I
But
think
on the other hand, you already knew that's gonna be like gunshots coming, right? Like,
yeah,
what's your?
Oh yeah,
I
I mean
think-
you're.
yeah, I think I kind of Slips understands that there's something going down, but I think getting the kids away from the unnatural might be important. So I think Slips might be trying to like lead the kids away. Like, all right, looks like it's going to be dangerous around here, so let's just speed things up and let's get out of here. My associates will find your friend, I assure you. All right.
All right, you don't have to tell me twice, and they just take off running.
Like
Do
with me or
you-
without me.
Do you go? Do you go with them? Do you tell them
Yeah,
to go
I'm-
with you?
I was trying to tell them to go with me.
I think they would follow, right? Because he has a shotgun. Like they, if a teenager is
Yeah.
like is in danger and there's a good guy with a shotgun, they.
Well-
What do you think, Steve?
I don't know. It's up to you. They took off running. They're not at respect.
I'm
you
running
know,
after them. They're like, hold up, it's danger. Do you want to get into more danger?
they're just running.
All right, I'm running with them.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Deer's action.
Yep. Let me get a luck roll from everybody. Well, the 3 that are in the fight.
All right, just roll a d100 or put a luck on your. You can roll luck. It's on the top of your sheet. Bram. Yeah. All right, I have the worst luck.
All right. Shit. All right. Yeah. Agent, the deer gets shot in the neck. You guys notice a lack of blood. Not a whole lot of blood. Not a whole lot of what appears to be damage. And the deer lunges at Agent Shaw.
All right, I already used my action, so I cannot dodge.
And it is going to charge at you.
I thought you got to get to dodge no matter what, essentially.
Oof.
No, you can only dodge if you have an action. So if like somebody in the turn order, if they happen before you, then you can dodge, but it uses your action in the round.
All
All
right.
right, I have 3 Kevlar. So does the Kevlar reduce the damage by anything?
I don't think so because it's piercing. Like, does a Kevlar protect you from a knife? I don't think so. Like a little bit, maybe.
Would-
We'll say maybe
it
1.
would- Yeah, but why wouldn't it protect me from a knife if it protects me from a bullet?
Because bullets not like it won't protect you from a bullet that's pointy. But yeah, I mean, well, fuck it. I'll look it up later. So yeah, we'll say it
Like Jack.
spears your ass. Its antlers puncture through the vest. The vest slows down.
All right.
You know, the vest
Okay.
provides some protection, but you
Just 4
basically
damage, or how much do I take?
2's fine. It
Alright.
punctures, you know, you get a antler through the chest, basically. Goes between a rib, like between 2 ribs, and gets stopped. Pushes you back a ways, and you will fall on your ass, basically. In severe pain.
All right. Next round. Who's up?
We'll go dex order. So that would be you, I believe. I mean, I think pretty much all you can do is pretty much all you can do, I believe, is just stand up, right?
I mean, I should
Or-
be able to fire if I'm on the ground, right?
Yeah, you can. You can do one or the other.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna like be stunned, and I'm just gonna lift the gun and like fire on the deer that's right above, like lingering above me, essentially.
All right. I mean,
Do I get any bonus for being in very close range?
I'd say probably a -20 for having being fucked up. You just got wrecked.
Shouldn't have asked.
Probably a minus. Yeah, I was gonna say it either way.
All
There you
right,
go.
still hit. 3-round burst. Let me just roll the lethality. Probably not gonna be lethal, but let's see. No failure, but 11 damage.
All right. Yeah, you fire a burst at this deer, and you fire the burst at the deer, and it just you connect well, 3 shots, rip through it, and you hear it like makes a big takes a big breath. You can feel the wind, its stinky nostril breath in your face as it falls forward and like lands on top of you, basically. And it's
I'm
going
just gonna
to
groan like fuck.
and one damage from a 200-pound deer landing on your genitals.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. Prophet's not doing good. But is the deer like running? Like is
No.
it like going on a death run, or is it?
No, it dropped like a rock right on your, like its head landed right on your crotch. So your balls are kind of hurting at the moment.
Right.
Unless you had a
I'm
cup
gonna be
on.
like, get me the fuck out of here. I wouldn't have. Get me the fuck out of under here. Just like gonna reach out my hand towards Judge and Bram to like drag me like away from under the deer.
All right, what do you guys do? Combat's over. It appears to be over. The deer looks as dead as a weird looking deer could be.
Is Prophet physically like? Does he look like he couldn't get up on his own?
Like pinned under a deer in a way. I could probably, but like it would help if somebody helped me.
Yeah, I would try and like roll the deer up over, so it wouldn't like be on top of him anymore.
Yeah.
Isn't
Alright,
it
I'm
only
gonna say, like,
the head that
strength
is on
Bram.
his crotch area essentially, and that's it, right? It's not like it backflipped, so it has an entire body on him. It's not 69ing him, right?
If he gets up, it would help if you grab the antlers of the deer and pull the head up. If he pulls himself out, it's going to drag on his balls across the stone floor.
Because then I would just do that, just grab an antler and pull.
Yeah, if you grab an antler, you can pick it up off of him, and then he can.
It was more for flavor. It's not really. It's you overthinking this. I just like I'm just hurting and
No,
trying to like. Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't the other way around, because I was just gonna pull the head off you essentially, so you could get up.
Yeah. If you guys grab
Okay,
an
let's
antler, you can
conclude. Yeah,
yank
I'm
it
gonna
up.
get up. No worries. All right.
Seeing the judge is helping Prophet, then Bram would probably just go and grab the girl.
Yeah,
Just
the girl
grab
is
her by the hand and start dragging
screaming.
her out.
Ah! She's still screaming through the whole thing. And if you look at her, her hands are full. She's holding a radio in front of her, just shaking.
Want me
It's-
to
Like a
roll anything
boombox,
for
right?
just grabbing her?
I mean, she'll look up at you. If you want to roll psychotherapy to try to calm her down or like snap her out of it, she's just like shaking and staring dead ahead and just like screaming.
Oh, I'm not trying to calm her down. I'm just trying to get her out.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you just want to grab her, you can just knock the radio out of her hand and grab her by the shoulders, or you can physically pick her up if you want to.
Yeah, Bram would do that and start walking out.
All right, she stands up.
Any of if there was any like radio chatter, if the kids had any, while I'm running with them.
They pretty much. Let me get an athletics check. Slips. These are some sprite young kids who had to jump on you. Like you were caught flat-footed when they took off. So,
Ooh,
all right, yeah. I mean, you're
great.
actually on their tail. I mean, you'd be a little ways away. I mean, it's been 5 seconds or so, so you're probably a good 100 yards away from the entrance. But yeah, if I don't think nobody radio called yet. It's only been a second. Plus, they probably kind of abandoned your team there. They were they think you're covering the doorway, so they'd have no real reason to. But yeah, go ahead, guys. You just did all that. Do you want to let Slips know what's going on, or?
I think somebody would like radio clear if like Prophet doesn't do it. Probably Judge like from his military training, right?
Yeah, or Slips, you might hear gunfire and be like, do you want to immediately, the second you hear gunfire, say, what the fuck's going on in there or something?
Yeah, that's what Slips does while he's running. It's like, is everything all right in there? I heard gunfire.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like just like radio back clear. Just
Yeah,
the word clear.
and Slips is probably heavily breathing through the mouthpiece. Kids, running away, leaving to contain them.
Okay, gonna radio back. Return to post.
Copy. And he stops chasing and tries to return.
How far
right.
out is Slips from the entrance?
Roughly about 200 feet or so.
All right,
So
you'll be fine.
You'll be able to make it back. No problem.
I was worried you're gonna be like 2 miles out.
Nah,
Yeah, I don't think there's enough endurance for that.
Yeah, I mean, only like 10 seconds has passed since you saw the deer, and he was, I'd imagine you did blasted, killed the thing. We're like, holy shit! You heard the radio call, and you're probably having that conversation as they're pulling the head up off of your lap. So I would imagine. So it's not been long, but
a bunch of curse words you hear over the radio. All right. I think we would like bring the girl out of the back chamber to the entrance, right? To get some breathing air, fresh air.
Yeah, get her away from the deer and all that mess.
All right.
While I'm carrying her, I'd like to take a look at her. Does she seem like I don't know? She would be under the influence of any drugs or anything like that?
You got like
Any
a forensic? Let me.
function?
Do you have human, forensics, psychotherapy? And several ways you could figure that out.
Roll some human.
She doesn't look like wasted, so you know, if you want to smell her breath, she doesn't smell like beer. But beyond that, you might need some skill to figure it out.
Sure.
Plus, I'd like to get people like to roll, so I'd try to.
That's a critical success.
Nice.
On the human.
Yeah, you can tell that she's stoned as shit. Off of the reefers.
All right.
But she's also like freaking out and unresponsive. You can kind of smell it and tell that her eyes are like dilated, basically. And as you were carrying her, a glass bowl full of marijuana fell out of her pocket and shattered on the floor. So,
does Slips make it back at this point?
Yeah, about 5. Yeah, shortly after that, you show up through the front. You see Agent Brom there, just carrying her out, put her against the wall. She's not screaming anymore, but she's like she's making whatever girly noise, and still like just staring ahead, like kind of freaking out, like what the fuck. She keeps saying what the fuck.
Slips is like looking away to like hide his face from the girl while walking past, and it's like, what the hell happened in here?
Is he asking in earshot of the girl or?
No. After Brahm's taken her out.
Yeah, they're at the front door. They're like 75 feet away. You could hear. They could definitely hear. I mean, it's up to you. You heard the raindrop. You heard the drops. So I'm not going to tell
Oh.
you, but yeah, I mean, she.
Whispering then.
Yeah, as long as you whisper. I think like Judge is still inside, like looking at the deer, and like Prophet is leaning against the wall, just like holding his balls.
Yeah. Might be a good time for some medical aid there. What are you thinking, Smith?
I think we're gonna wait until we're outside. Like, you know, Prophet's like limping outside probably. He just wants to get out of there.
All right. I mean, you're bleeding.
As,
Like, if you want to
as
check, you're
soon as he
bleeding pretty bad.
as soon as he starts moving, then I would like to very much have him not move, because I have no idea medically what has happened. But as you said, he just took I have no idea what kind of thing to the chest. I have no idea what kind of damage he has sustained, but I would want to look at it before he starts moving.
I mean, you would have you would know that there's like potential for like punctured lung, definitely, and potential for
There's
the
a lot of things.
Yeah, so you would probably be pretty concerned. Like, it was definitely devastating. Like, if you didn't have the vest on, could have killed him
Yeah,
for sure.
Maybe I'm like sitting down in the middle room and like Slips walks in on us while Judge and Prophet are taking off Prophet's like vest and clothes, you know, to check the upper torso where he was punctured.
I am
Yeah.
just saying, like, you will find out that my character is pretty easygoing with a lot of things, but as soon as you try to start moving, he is like, nope, you will sit down and you will do as you're told. Like, there is no like silver lining or you getting some kind of a will when it has anything to do with essentially like this, like medicine-ish kind of deal. He's just like, nope, this is what we're doing. You're sitting there, you're taking this off, you're helping me doing this.
Yeah, I'm sure Shaw would know the same too. You would know that this could be bad. Like, it hurts like hell.
Shaw is just in a bit of a shock. Like he follows the orders on like slides down the wall, like in a sitting and lying position. But he's like still in a bit of a like, I just got my balls smashed, you know, at least compacted kind of shock. So yeah, but Shaw will comply. Prophet will comply whatever Judge is doing. All right, what are we doing?
I guess the medic should probably stop that or heal that.
Yeah.
And
What do you want to do,
What are we
Janik?
doing?
I mean, probably pull the vest off. If you examine him, Agent Smith, you would see that there's some blood coming out. There's like 3 puncture wounds, 1 on the right and 2 on the left. Blood, but not terrible. 2 of them look like flesh wounds. One, the top one on the left, looks like it kind of penetrated a bit between the ribs. The rib, you can. It looks somewhat severe, but you can. If you look, it's not bleeding enough to be like a punctured lung. It seems like just bleeding at this point, so you really just need to stop the bleeding.
So essentially a minor stab wound, but like 3 of them. In that case, pull out my trusty first aid kit, and then I would like to disinfect the wound, all of them, and essentially the area, because we do know that these deers has something to do with some sort of contaminant that goes through puncture wounds. So I would like to thoroughly sterilize essentially the wound, and then treat it after that, is like so that we can get on with the system, and he can get I don't know. Can I do like some rough stitches here without it taking too long, or would it be easier when we're moved?
Probably be easier when it moved. You have butterflies and stuff. You could throw a butterfly, which like a band, like tape, basically, to seal it up. Put like the pressure.
Yeah, to hold it together, but it would need stitches later on. So disinfectants, and then it's like the what's it called, like the gauze in the big wound, to make sure that the bleeding is stopped. Then pull it together and put on the butterfly thing. I can't remember the actual name of it, so that it's easily fixed up when we get to the cars.
Yep. And probably wrap up a bandage around like your whole chest there to keep it like tight, like an ace bandage. I don't know what they call them in Europe, but it's like kind of stretchy bandage. Usually it's like the little metal things that like clip it together.
Like a compression bandage.
Yeah, compression bandage. All right, yeah.
I think when we're done with that, I'm gonna like add Slips to check on the deer. And as soon as Slips is out of earshot, I'm gonna whisper to Judge, Doc, I think it got my balls. We need to take a look. Doc, it's my balls.
Oh, my balls.
I look him straight in the eyes and simply say with a deadpan voice, well, if it really got you, we might have to amputate, and then continue with what I was doing.
And I think Prophet's eyes get really wide.
All right.
In
Well,
a situation like that in combat, would you check for you would probably still check the balls, right?
Oh, 100%. I do not
Yeah.
care about all of that. If you are trained in medicine and all of that jazz, even though it might be not very nice, you still have to look at a lot of penises.
Yeah. So Prophet's definitely like unfastening his belt.
all right. So I've never actually done health or never done this part before, but I think you roll. You probably know, Prophet. It's how do we handle the first aid? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like 2 hit points or something.
I'm not sure. I think I should better pull up the manual.
I did a first aid at least and succeeded it.
That's great. That's perfect. So now I gotta check on my stat sheet that first aid has been attempted. So right now, for this specific injury, nobody else can do a first aid, because otherwise you would have like 3 team members do first aid checks, one after the other, right? So first aid can, like, depending on the DM, you can like help out with the first aid roll. Like if there's 2 people helping with first aid sometimes, but you can never do like a first aid roll after the first one has been fucked up, which in this case it thankfully wasn't. So now I'm checking like how much this actually helps. But I gotta boot up my handbook.
All right.
And then like later on we can do like medicine and surgery and all this stuff if we like are in a motel or whatever, and the gear is there, you can do like other stuff. But like let's just check the first aid now.
All right. Well, yep. While you look that up, if you want to look it up, you guys are probably just going to talk, I bet. I mean, shit popped off. What do you continue to do? I mean, you got the girl out front to deal with. The kids ran off. Wounded guy. You got a dead deer to deal with. Like,
I
what?
would probably, if I take the girl outside, I would probably like put her against a wall or something and put myself between her and like like have her between me and the wall and kind of wait for her to calm down a little bit.
All right. You want to give me a psychotherapy to see if you can help?
Definitely try.
All right, check the box. Yeah, she's calming down. She's getting calmer, but she's still kind of just staring. If you talk to her, she's just unresponsive. She just keeps like saying, like mumbling, "What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck was that?" What?
I'm gonna try and like snap my fingers in front of her face. Be like, hey, focus. How did that deer get inside?
What the fuck? What the fuck? She's still dazed a bit. It's gonna take her a few minutes to get her shit together. And if you want to like slap her or something, that might help.
Yeah, no.
Violence! I mean,
I'm just kind of waiting.
Yeah, she just keeps mumbling, and she's gonna slide. Like when you move her against the wall, she'll like slide down the wall, and like basically sitting on her ass, like sitting on her feet, because her feet are. She didn't move her feet, right? She just her butt's on her back of her ankles now, and she's just saying what the fuck and kind of staring, and she's still got her hands out in front of her like she's holding the radio. But the radio's gone. You like knocked it out of her hand before you carried her out. But she's still just kind of stunned and frozen in that way.
Gonna guard her and wait for her to come down.
All right. How about inside? What are you guys doing? I believe you were just asked to take a look at the deer slips.
Yep. Slips is heading on over to deer, kind of ignoring everything else that's happening. They got it.
Yep. There's some light in there. There's like Christmas lights hung up, and there's like a little electric camp light that's knocked over across the room. You also have a flashlight. If you look at the deer, let me get a like a search roll. Or like just a general, what you see at like a general glance. All right, check your box.
Yeah.
All right, now you looked at it. Looks like a fucked up deer. Fits the description of the other ones. This one's substantially more progressed. Like the red veiny roots are going all the way down to like basically to its hoofs, and it's same telltale like spike in the back of its neck, or what looks like a spike or huge scorpion wound, something like that. Yeah, it's like this is the worst one you've seen, or like or not worst one, but the most like progressed that like from what you've seen so far, you gather that this is like spreads out from the wound, and this one seems like it's either the most aggressive, or it spread the fastest, or it's been infected the longest, or whatever happened the longest ago, something like that. What do you want to do?
Check for the same like telltale like scorpion sting looking thing.
Yep, can check.
And can I look to see or like analyze if it's how old it's been compared to the other ones? It might be a hard check.
Yeah, go ahead and give me like a forensics or intelligence or
It will do.
You're trying to infer basically.
Yeah. So I'll do forensics. 23 under 80.
All right. You get the idea that it's like 40% more, 30% longer. So if say the if you do some like little short mental calculations, and it would probably be something along the lines of if the least progressed deer took a day, then the second progressed deer would have took 2 or 3, and this one would have took like 7 or 8. So you can adjust the first day. Like if the first day took a month, then it would be 3 months and 7 months, or if it took a year, 3 years, 7 years. So like there's something like that. Or actually that wouldn't work. It would be 10 instead of 12. It's like a factor of 10. So about 40% longer than the other one, you would say, something like that.
Do I still have most or a good amount of the equipment with me, like test tubes and sample stuff?
I doubt it. It's probably in the car.
Okay. All right. Then
you probably brought a bag with you, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Anticipating that you had to carry it like a body bag, but that's probably about it.
Mm-hmm. That's probably about it. But I guess I still have a knife, so I just right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I'll just cut open and do the same checks that I did for the last year.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me get I think you gave us a forensics already. You cut it open, you see basically the same stuff. This one's like far more advanced inside. Like there's veins and like roots weaving between all of its organs, and like even some like very like branching, like some branching out that are like you didn't see before. They're like small branches. Like if you ever seen like a plant grow or like a tomato grow, they grow so tall and then they'll shoot out the side shoots, and then those will grow so tall and shoot out or so big, and it's kind of looks more advanced basically.
Okay. Are these like bigger veins or about the same size as the last one?
The big ones are bigger, and there's more of them, and there's like smaller branches coming off as well.
Okay. Can I look closer at the branching, see like the texture, and kind of like guess what material it is, or similar to what material it is?
I mean, it looks like nothing you've ever seen before. Closest thing is like the consistency of calamari, basically. But as far as like the makeup of it, it seems like I guess if you poke at it, it's something you're not sure of, because it almost like breaks apart if you smush it between your fingers, but it's rubbery like calamari. So it's not what a typical vein would be made out of. At least it doesn't seem like it. Like it seems foreign, alien. Like, maybe you're getting like a vibe of like a bacteria or fungus, something like that. Like it's got like a powdery, like when you touch it, there's a bit of like a powder almost comes off onto your like gloves. But then it's like squishy and like kind of, feels more like damp inside. Like cartilage kind of a feel.
And is everything still warm, I'm assuming?
Oh yeah, it's warm. It's like the inner parts are even like you would note that they're like especially warm. And with the 23, we'll say that you also notice that it is like legs are covered in red clay. Like its feet and up its legs, like as you're checking it out, there's like a lot of red clay on it. Which
Okay. I don't have anything to bag it, huh?
yeah, you brought a body bag.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Also, I mean, 23 is pretty good. You find some like black powder all over it. And if you do a test, well, yeah, I guess you can't do a test yet. You find black powder all over it. With your forensics, you assume that it might be coal, like the coal you burn, like in a coal fire.
Yeah. Gotcha. I know I brought a body bag, but do I have like Ziploc bags, like the small ones?
Sure. You brought a couple.
Okay.
You forgot them in your pocket. I mean, I should have made you roll luck, but I didn't think about it.
I could still.
You have them. You got the bags.
Okay. Then I'll just bag the clay and the what was it called? What was the other thing?
Coal.
Gunpowder.
Coal, the black powder. Yeah.
No, not black powder. Coal, charcoal, like coal.
Okay.
Charcoal.
Like let me see. I got it written down here somewhere. I'll find it in a minute, like the chemical name. But it's just like coal miners, like the kind of stuff you pull out of the ground and burn, like if you fueled the Industrial Revolution, that kind of shit.
Yeah. So I'll just bag that as well. And I think if I can't find anything else that's new, then I'll just bag it up. Not take too long with this one like the others.
All right. Somebody want to help him bag it up? I guess you guys are busy. He can manage.
Can Judge roll me a D4?
I don't know who rolls the D4.
I think it's the doctor probably.
Yeah, if you look at the bottom there, it's at the bottom of the chat. There's a picture of a D4. Click it and then hit enter.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
All right, Prophet is fully healed.
So in that case, should we just go into great details about his apparently hurt balls, or is that's just congratulations? You have now been
Yeah.
given head by a deer, and then continue.
Prophet's balls are have a black mark on it probably, and like a little punctuation, but it doesn't look any worse than wear. Like it's gonna be okay.
In that
According
case,
to
I would
your-
like to put a plaster on one of those with the great adhesive, so it's going to hurt a bunch when he takes it off. Boop.
Oh
I'll
goodness.
take it. I'll take it over. Actually, we haven't checked with the handler. Is there any infection spreading in the balls that you can see?
Negative.
Okay, thank
just
you very
black-
much. 'Cause I
black
was
and
gonna
blue.
kill you.
It's got
This
a
Alright.
disinfectant and then the little plaster thing, and then look at you and say, "Congratulations, just been given head by a deer." Now pull the pads back on, and then he stands up.
Yeah, Prophet's
Alright.
like still a bit shell shocked, but he just says "Thanks, dog," as if he had just gotten a shot, and he like stumbles towards the outside. He doesn't want to deal with the deer, if that makes sense.
yeah. All right.
And then if Agent Slips, right? Those Slips. If I would like to see and check in if he needs any assistance. Do you need assistance, Agent Slips?
Agent Slips is like struggling, very clearly struggling to put the deer into the body bag, and is like, no, I think I'm good here. He's like really, really struggling physically.
And that
Yeah.
still having the gloves on from just treating his entry wound, just going over and helping him.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I totally had it under control. Brett cracks his back a little bit.
Nobody said anything different. Do you want me to check that? Points at the back.
Yeah. If you want, everything seems to be about the same as the previous one, except this has an advanced stage of infection. I've grabbed some samples and pretty much all I can gather from the deer.
Well, that as I pulled the bag over my shoulder with a well, that does not sound promising. That sounds like this has been a problem within the forest that has gone on for some
a
time
while.
that nobody has noticed.
Yes. Indeed it
Which means
has.
it could
Go ahead.
Well, I hope that that the infection has not spread too far and there isn't that many infected. Otherwise, this will be a job. Well, for somebody to clean the forest. I do not know how we would do that.
Well, one's a coincidence, and two is odd, and three might be a pattern. So we might have to call a cleanup crew.
Because then what is 4? As he smiles.
Ah, four is we're fucked.
Yep. Oh yeah, Slips, could you please grab me one of those as we walk past the big room and points at one of the beers on the floor that's not been opened? It just fell out of the cooler.
How
Yeah.
many beers are there?
About 8.
All right, beer. Slips pockets like a bunch of them, maybe like. I guess 4 for each of us.
It's just stealing the teenagers' beer. You know what? We saved them
Hey.
from the deer. They can pay with
This
beer.
is the best.
Yep, that's payment.
All right. All right. So yeah, as you guys head out, Agent Prophet would probably, pop out first, and then the other two dragging the deer. You would see Agent Brom He's just like trying to, snapping his fingers, trying to get this chick to pay attention. She's just, nodding, like doing what I said she's doing. She's holding her hands out weird, like she's still holding the radio and mumbling, "What the fuck?" She's kind of getting a little like she, looks up at Brahm and then kind of stares off again. She seems like she's coming back to reality a bit. But you guys have a few minutes while she's getting her shit together. If you want to chat more, this is the first time you've been back together.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Slips if he found anything.
Well, I found some requisitions. Kind of like nods at the beers, and of course some samples from the recently deceased carcass.
Anything different to the last carcass?
This one significantly progressed for a later stage.
Progressed how?
The bite through the sting wound compared to the other ones is significantly older by about 30%. The branching has spread for a lot longer and is fairly larger. And there seems to be coal covered in it, and the legs are covered in red clay.
Red clay,
So,
interesting.
the
coal and
coal
red
is
clay
fascinating.
combined might be a good clue to check in with the sheriff.
Yeah, or like if there's any caves around here, might be of interest. Is
Am I hearing any of this?
Yeah, you're all together right now. They just came out
Wasn't there
front.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to the guys. Oh, wasn't there a mine around here somewhere? I swear there was a mine. The sheriff mentioned one, right?
Was there one?
I mean, there's mines everywhere around here.
Yeah, this is like a
Yes.
mining village, right? There
Yep.
should be mines.
Yeah, it's started out. Yeah. That would be mentioned. The whole town formed. The intro you got included that this is an ex mining town.
Yeah, definitely.
Coal mines
So
kind of died
let's-
off.
I'm gonna pull the actually, yeah, I'm just gonna whisper to the others. So supposedly there's gonna be like some kind of alpha, patient 0 kind of, and either a deer or like a sting, maybe a scorpion scorpionish kind of monster, whatever. Probably let's sleep on it for the day, and then tomorrow like find out where we can find red clay and the black powder in combination, and then search those mines. Also, don't let me forget to like put on the big Kevlar, because the small Kevlar doesn't really help against knife stuff and puncture wounds. So yeah,
And,
let me just talk to this lady over here, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna
could
try and
you-
take over from Bram.
Yeah, could you please explain it to her that she had a really bad trip, basically?
The problem is the other kids don't like also were here, so we're gonna have to like go with like some kind of chemical spill story for the animals to make a bow over all the other attacks,
Yeah.
Because we're also gonna have to make like a declaration to the sheriff that people are supposed to stay out of the woods for the next few days.
Yeah, the news. You were told on the first day that the news. It's been all over the news that there's a weird deer infection going on. So there's some groundwork already like down. Nobody expected them to try to eat people and stuff. So if you can get her to not mention the eating part, that's probably a good step. Like other than that, that's the only out of the ordinary thing so far.
Yeah. Did she see it eat anybody else, or was it just like trying to eat her?
You guys haven't looked. If you want to snap her out of it, somebody else could try to snap her out of it. If you want to go in and look and see, as far as you know, you didn't see any other like people laying around dead or anything. But there was
I'd love
more.
to take a look inside while Prophet.
Yeah, Bram hasn't been inside, right?
Yeah, I only went inside.
You shot the
my shotgun,
deer.
went outside.
Yeah,
All right.
essentially.
All right, yeah, Bram, you head in. You check the whole place, and there's no corpses or anything. Just a lot of shitty furniture and old mattresses.
Are there any extra drugs by any chance I could find?
Let me get a luck roll.
Well, you said there
Uh,
was she dropped some weed, right? So there
Yeah.
has to be at least weed.
She dropped a bowl of weed. Yeah, there's probably some weed around. Let's see.
anything a bit more? Anything a bit more extreme?
There you go. You find a bag of weed, and next to it you find a like an ounce of magic mushrooms. What you propose is magic mushrooms. They're dried mushrooms. What else would they be?
Right, awesome. Taking those.
All right.
Well, this is
The
going to
shrooms.
sound very, very weird now, but I would like to go in with Brand, but I'm not going to search around the same way that he is. I'm going to retrieve that thing that the deer was eating. She was holding.
Oh, yeah.
The boombox.
Good
All right.
question.
Yeah, you run in and grab the
because it is
boombox.
going to be it's going to be very hard to sell the story that she was just high or had a bad trip or whatever when they come back and see a half-eaten boombox, because she sure as fuck did not do that herself.
All right.
Good call.
Yeah, you grab the boombox. It's all mangled up in the middle, like the tape where the tapes go. It's all eaten
Yep,
out.
and then while he is doing his endeavor, which I actually do not care about, because if he wanted something, we could just go get something. But
Oh,
I would
it's
like
more
to
like
make sure.
reasoning why these kids might have exaggerated what they saw. No,
Yeah.
Yeah, but planting evidence is also part of the. I'm just saying, I would like to make sure that there isn't anything else half-tuned by something that shouldn't be, or essentially like it might have chewed on something else on the way in. Who knows? Or
All right, let
I
me
don't
get a
know, attack the
search.
sofa.
Let me get a search roll.
Oh, that's a fail.
All right. Yeah, you don't find anything. Check your box.
So then retrieve the boombox and go out.
All right. Yeah, you guys head out. Does anybody want to try
I'm
snap
gonna
this
try and
chick out of it? If you got like
I'm gonna try and use persuade to get her to look at me for a minute, for a second.
all right.
Normal success.
All right. Doesn't seem to affect her much. She like looks at you for a second and then kind of goes back to mumbling.
Anybody have water? Anybody have water here?
Yeah. Or psychotherapy. That's what it does, is snaps
Yeah,
people out of stuff.
psychotherapy. Nobody has
Ev-
back to the psychotherapy.
Everybody should
Should
have
I try?
10.
Should I try or?
Yeah, go for it. You should have 10 in it. It's a chance to fail.
Yeah.
I mean, you get the
fail.
impression that she'll eventually snap out of it on her own, but you could try to snap her out of it. I mean, if somebody wants to slap her,
Prophet's gonna try a repetition thing, and it's gonna be like he's gonna shake her a bit, and it's gonna repeat over and over that she was attacked by a deer that was exposed to chemicals, and he's gonna repeat it like 20 times.
all right. Yeah, if you
'Cause
shake
he
her,
knows-
she'll snap out of it, and she'll just be like, "What the fuck?" She's like, "Did you see that? What the hell's going on with that deer? Holy shit, man! Who the
What's your
fuck are
name?
you? What's
What's
this
your
old
name?
dude? Get out! What are you doing?"
What's your name? First name.
My name is Kayla.
Hey, Kayla. My name is Agent Shaw. I'm with the federal government. We have an issue out here where
Holy
deer
shit!
and other animals, such as bears, were exposed to a certain chemical, and it has driven them unnaturally wild. Okay?
Freaking deer police. Has
So-
that thing got rabies? What the hell's going on?
It's, if it makes it easier, yes, it has rabies. In a certain way, it got rabies from a chemical spill, and that's why it wanted to run into you with its antlers. Well, to be frank, the situation has been cleared up. We have neutralized the deer. The deer has been taken into custody, so to speak, and there is no reason for you to be afraid anymore. We're gonna escort you home, bring you to a parent.
Holy shit, that's crazy. The deer police. She's gonna pull out her phone.
I'm gonna take her phone.
Oh shit. What the fuck, man? Do you got a warrant for that?
Kayla, I'm gonna need.
I
you
know
to
my
chill the
rights.
fuck out. Chill the fuck out, Kayla. You're gonna get this back. But for now, let's just we're gonna take you home to your parents, and just keep in mind, you guys were out here doing drugs, so stuff
I don't
in
do
reality
drugs.
might not have been as. Kayla, I'm a federal agent. I see druggies all the time. Sorry, can I rephrase? I see people on drugs all the time. And to be fair, we found all your stuff, and you're acting in a very erratic way. So
Erratic.
here's the deal: we're gonna
Just got
bring you
attacked
back
by a
to your
deer.
parents. You're gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. If you could please spread the word amongst your friends to stay out of the woods for the next couple of weeks until we have this chemical spill contained. Could you do that for us?
Oh shit. I mean, whatever you say, boss.
All right. I'm gonna take you to your parents now. Okay, where do you live, bro?
She'll tell you where she lives. I don't particularly know. It's on the way back.
It doesn't matter. Address of Kayla, whatever. And I'm gonna check in with the group. Agent Smith, Agent Stan, Agent Richie. Everybody good to go?
Sir.
What the fuck is that? The deer? And she like looks at the bag on the ground. She kicks it.
Yeah, we have to incinerate to make sure that no other deer gets infected or no other animals get infected from this deer.
Oh my god, am I infected?
No, you're fine. We already checked you over. Did we check her over?
Nope.
All right. I think when she asked that, maybe Judge wants to have a look.
Yeah, check.
Slips kind of glances as well.
Well, I will put the deer in the back of the, I don't know, whatever van has the least rooms, so that the panic citizen and the maybe infected deer is not in the same vehicle.
You guys are still in the woods. You're still right outside the.
That's right. We hiked for a lot. In that case, I will place it like over there, and then go
Just
back
put it
and
down.
take a look over the teenager, just to make sure that she didn't get hurt.
There's gonna be like
Or
3
infected.
flashlights on her, like scanning her body, looking for puncture wounds.
Yep. Yeah, you don't notice. She looks fine.
I'm just saying, I am doing the non-invasive looking, as in she does not have to take off all her clothes for me to look. Because that would not be very nice for a teenager to be in that position in the middle of the woods alone.
Let me get
just,
let me get a search roll then. How about that?
All right. Can I assist?
Sure.
Same here.
What?
Let's see.
Can I roll twice?
All right.
All right, check
One
your
success,
boxes.
2 normal failures. Check your boxes.
Yep, she looks fine. No,
Okay.
no blood or wounds on her.
Wait, did I
nice.
roll? Or
Let's see. Actually, no. Judge rolled twice for some reason.
okay.
Yeah, because when I clicked, it didn't seem like something happened. So
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Like-
Slips also doesn't see anything.
Check your boxes.
Bram, you wanna roll just for kicks?
Sure. I'll take a look.
just to be a part
Search,
of the.
right?
Or the
Yeah.
cool kids.
Yeah.
Also,
Cool
if he
kids.
misses, he can check the box. It's always good to roll.
Yeah, just search. There we go.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Can never
Okay.
fail.
Bram also doesn't find anything.
Looks good.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna inform her. Kayla, you're lucky. It didn't even nick you. I know it felt terrifying at the time, but you right now you're completely okay.
Oh, great.
Can I do a medicine to check on the drugs plus trauma can lead to stuff? Or is that something else?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to just check and see like if she's in good health, basically. If she's, yeah, go for it. Medical sounds good. You're looking at her eyes. Probably check her pulse.
Yeah,
if you
'cause
grab her pulse,
As
like grab her
as far
wrist.
as
You can
I
check her pulse.
as far as I understand it, if you're like high and something very traumatic happens, you can essentially be in risk of going into like a psychosis or something like that. So And the
Sure.
body can do all sorts of weird shit. So while he is talking, then
Yeah, go for it.
Crit.
that's a crit success.
She seems cool as a cucumber, especially for being stressed out. Like she's probably healthy. She has a low resting heartbeat. Seems good to go though. Bit freaked out, but now she's more like perturbed. At the hassle of having her phone taken off of her.
In that case, when I am done, I'll tap Prophet 2 times on the shoulder to indicate basically everything is fine. Walk over to get the deer so we can get out of these dark woods.
All right.
All right.
I'll make a hand motion for the others to like, you know, the universal hand motion for let's get going. I'm gonna tell her, Kayla, stick with me, preferably like on my right side, just behind me, and I'm gonna light the way. Okay.
What's up, J-Dub?
And we get going.
All right. Yeah, you guys head back. I think it was 7:30. Now it's probably around 8. About 8:30, probably by the time you get back to the car. Head into town. Does somebody want to? Yeah. Okay. You guys get back to the car. Yeah, you arrive back at the car. What do you guys want to do?
Okay. Nothing happens on the way to the cars.
Nope. You have it's full dark now, so you had to use your flashlights, but nothing happens.
All right.
When you get back to the cars, you see that
Yep.
there's no kids around. Like the other teenagers seem to have split. There was no
Yeah, they
cars
probably-
here, so they probably walked. Maybe.
Maybe they got picked up. I mean, they probably parked somewhere else, right? Like,
Yeah.
what's the driving age in Montana? 16.
16. Yeah, West Virginia.
Yeah. How old are these people?
She seems 18 to
Yeah. So,
25, something like that.
Yeah, they most definitely got cars or motorbikes around here, whatever. Like, I mean, if they ran away, there's a chance they got like eaten in the woods by another deer, but like, there's nothing we can do really, right? Because the forest is huge and it's night, and we have no lead on them. They only the rough direction. So I think there's a good chance that they made it to their transportation and then like drove home. I'm still gonna ask Kayla, like, how did you guys get here as a group? Did you guys take multiple vehicles?
I got a ride here with my friend. I don't know about everybody else. I don't know, man. Do you got a warrant?
Just the first name. I don't give a shit about her.
It was Logan.
Okay, Logan. Yeah, was Logan about like 6 foot, short black hair? That guy?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, he ran away like a bitch when things got, you know, when you got in trouble. You should probably remember that. And then we're gonna just like essentially load her into the CDC car because they're like a real car, and we're gonna put the dead deer in the back of the FDA van.
All right. You guys want to probably need to talk to each other and come up with a plan here. Where are you guys headed?
We're gonna head to Kayla's. Gonna park outside of Kayla's place, and I'm gonna walk her to the door to speak with her parents.
All right. Knock on the door, like, hello. Oh, what the hell, Kayla? What's going
Hello,
on? What
sir.
did
How
she
you
do
doing?
this time?
She didn't really do anything. She got attacked by a deer in the woods. My name is Dominic Shaw. I'm with the FDA, federal agent, enforcement agent.
Attacked
I'm
by the
gonna flash
deer.
you
What
my
the hell does that
badge.
mean?
Well, we're having an issue with a chemical spill that resulted in a certain psychosis going around the local wildlife, rabbits, deers, maybe a bear that got overly aggressive.
Holy shit,
you don't-
psychosis. Is this that thing on the news?
Yeah. It's the shit on the news with the infected deer, probably.
Holy shit.
Are we talking about that? Or what else is on the news?
Yeah, the deer, they said not to eat the deer. If you see weird deer, don't eat them.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, it's some kind of chemical spill. We don't know yet what happened or where it spilled from. Could have been like some kind of transport that like happened to leak somewhere out of like a truck transporting some chemicals. Anyhow, we at the FDA are on it, making sure that everything's safe. Please spread the word that people are to stay out of the woods for the next couple of weeks, and things should be taken care of then by now. Again, Kayla did nothing wrong. She just was at the wrong place at the wrong time, and she happened to get away.
She looks high as hell.
I'm not sure. Might just be like I'm trying to like indirectly cover for her. Might just be like the whole adrenaline from being attacked by that deer. You know how it is with kids these days.
All right, get to bed, young lady.
All right,
She's like, "Can I get my phone?"
I'm gonna take the phone. I'm gonna hand it to her dad, just to make sure she doesn't immediately take like a picture of my face.
All right, yeah.
And
he tells her to get to bed, and you can have your phone tomorrow.
Get some rest, young lady, and gonna shake his hand and gonna be like, glad to be of service. If there's any issue, please contact Sheriff Cole at the local sheriff department. He's in contact with our little cleanup operation. Again, please tell your neighbors, stay out of the woods for the next few weeks, couple of weeks maybe, and we hope to be done with cleaning up the spill by then. Have a good night, sir.
All right, thank you. He slams the door. You can hear him immediately start screaming, yelling at her.
Usual happy West Virginia night home life.
Yeah. Like, what did I tell you about going out, hanging out with those boys?
I fucking hate you. I hate you, Dad.
Yeah. This house is a prison.
Can't do anything fun. The usual shit. All right. And I'm going to return to the others. And I'm going to ask Slips if he wants to store the deer again in the walk-in freezer at what was this, Bubba's Burgers or Bobby's Burgers or whatever?
Yeah, Bob's Burgers.
Do we have to?
Yeah, we could just burn it at the funeral home.
Yeah, the funeral home has the other two deer and the dead teacher, boss.
Yeah. Should we just drive straight to the funeral room, Slips? I mean, you're the forensics expert. Do you think you have everything you need?
Yeah. I have everything we need so far, as much as I could glean from it.
All right.
And Bomb did a second over.
We should probably notify the sheriff as well, right? That the issue's been handled. He's the one who sent us here in the first place.
Yeah, I'm gonna like switch my radio channel again to the shared channel we had, and I'm gonna call in like Agent Shaw for Sheriff Cole. Agent Shaw for Sheriff Cole. Over.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna take him a minute because it's late. You'll hear after a few minutes, like, yeah, who the hell's this? This better be important.
Hey, this is Agent Shaw with the FBI. We cleared up the deer at the old gunpowder depot, found it, neutralized it, and bagged it up. We also happened to see 5 teenagers there. They were all unharmed. We returned one teenager home. The others scattered into the woods, but we presumed them to be like on their way home.
All right.
At the funeral home, is the owner living at the property, at the house, at the location of the funeral home?
Yes, sir. If you go around to the left of the building, there's stairs that go up to an apartment where you can talk. Actually, yeah. I mean, you can just knock on the main door. It's a nice place. You can go through the inside.
You can knock there, yeah. All right.
Yeah, there's a doorbell, actually. Hit the doorbell because they live above.
Good to know. Thanks for the info. My team's going to drop off the other deer for the incineration. How about we meet up tomorrow at the sheriff's office, let's say 8 a.m. sharp?
Sure thing.
All right, see you tomorrow. Over and out.
Over and out.
And I'm gonna
Roger Wilco.
We can just drop we're gonna drop the deer off at the funeral home. I think like if Slips and let me check. If Slips and Judge like wanna like go to the next hotel or motel and grab us a couple of rooms, then me and Bram can drop off the deer.
Okay, before that happens, Slips kind of hands both of them a beer.
Yeah, I think we spent like at least like 5 minutes just like quietly standing around, just drinking our lukewarm beers.
Right.
Just like drinking in the happenings of the evening.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you're still in pain.
Yeah, but I'm doing well, so I'm gonna be fine. And I trust like in Judge's abilities to like patch me up.
Oh yeah.
So what's everybody thinking? Like Prophet asks the group, like, what's everybody's gut feeling on this? Like, what do you guys think is like the patient zero here? The
All
out
right.
like
What up, Rumble?
the initiating force.
Probably something at the mines, because we found some coal on the carcass.
Do you guys think it's like another
Probably.
deer, or do you think it's something else?
I think it's
Could
something
be
else,
something
man.
else.
Based on the interviews and the first deers we found, at least, it seems to be a bit more cone shaped as far as I saw than straight as an antler. It's more straight, where a stinger, for instance, is a bit more cone shaped. So
Like a
I
like a scorpion?
I have sorry.
Like a scorpion?
Well, yes, but as
To that.
a giant wasp, for instance, do also have stingers. But yes, I would
That's fucking
assume that it is
terrifying. A
something else.
flying giant wasp is terrifying.
Hey Judge. No, this one was like further along, mutated, right? This new, the deer we just caught.
As far as I understood it, looks at the forensics person that actually looked at the deer.
I want to ask Slips.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Slips. Yeah,
Yeah, this one's a lot further along.
it
By about a
didn't
week or
mutate into a, like none of its body parts started looking like a stinger, right?
no. Seems to be about the same. Actually,
Well, that's good at least.
So here's the question: why is it only deer? Like it's.
Well, that is the
you know,
question. Is it only deers?
I mean, at least so far we only have encountered infected deer, like no infected rabbits or shit like that. So why
Well,
would the
I haven't
infecting
encountered.
vector be? Yeah, fair enough. But like nobody spotted anything else as well, you know. So
I mean, probably whatever infected them is quite large, right? So it would be hard to maybe catch something small like a rabbit. And there are a lot of deer around here, right? This is like a hunting ground.
also good point. Yeah, I don't know. Let's hope we don't run into like I don't know. For some reason,
bear?
I'd rather
Yeah.
not have anything flying or a bear. You know, and an aggressive flying owl or whatever would be fucking terrifying. Yeah. Well,
Maybe
let's
some
stick with the
wolves
chemical spill
or anything
story.
like that.
Oh yeah, also possible. Can we pull out a map and like mark the locations of the deer we have found so far? And is there a pattern handler?
Yeah, you have all the coordinates, so you can have them on your GPS. As far as a pattern, not really. They appear to be like one is due south and one is due north. Like they kind of line up pretty well. At least yeah, they line up pretty well. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could try in the middle of them. Would probably be like somewhat. If I was looking for a needle in a haystack, I'd probably start with like kind of between the two fixed points where I know people found needles. I guess that might be
Yeah.
but
You know
not
what?
really. I
Let's
mean,
just
you need 3 to
like, mark it
triangulate.
on the map. Yeah, yeah. Like I think we're gonna mark it on the map and then tomorrow ask Sheriff Cole about like red clay locations around this area to see if any one of those matches up inside our suspected circle. And then we can scout that out. You guys want to grab us a room at the local motel?
It's a good idea.
Judge and Slips?
Sure.
Me and Bram are gonna drive over as the FDA guys and deliver another late night delivery of deer to the local coroner or the funeral home guy. Yeah, all right. You guys want to grab something to eat after, or
I don't know if anything is open at this hour.
how late is it roughly?
It's like 9, 10, probably 9:30, 10 o'clock. So you
Like
could
no fast
definitely find a
food
make.
or
I don't know. Where's the nearest McDonald's? It'd definitely be open at 10 o'clock.
A long ass away.
There was diners in town, if you remember, like if you head to town.
yeah, but diners will probably be closed by 9, right? Or is it?
I doubt it. I don't think so.
All right.
That
You know what? Just
Well-
grab us a room and like scout for a diner, and just call in whenever you have like located a food source.
Will do.
all right.
All right. And me and Bram are gonna speed off and deliver the body before hopefully the guy goes to bed.
All right. Yeah, so you guys find a hotel. It has a like a diner or a bar in it where you can get food. It's, you know, like an hour or 45-minute drive away to get to it. The other fellows go to the mortuary and knock on the door. Guy answers the door. He leads you down. You throw the body down in one of the freezers down there with the other ones. Did you want to do anything while you're there, or?
It's like what's the current plan with the bodies? Are they gonna get cremated, or are we waiting on like?
I say
until
the
whole
first
thing
2
is
deer
over?
are gone already. He
Alright.
cooked them today.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, make sure this deer also gets processed. Also keep in mind, like, not. I mean, you're obviously professional, but like we think the fumes might be somehow harmful. So keep that in mind as usual.
Wow. Now you tell me. I mean, I cooked them like normal. There's a big chimney, so it vents out. Like, you ever seen the Night of the Living Dead, the original one, I believe? Or no. Sorry, wrong movie. Yeah, we have a big chimney. That's as good as I can do.
Yeah, as long as it vents out and upwards, should be fine. He says, not knowing if it's gonna be fine. Yeah.
all right.
And I don't know, Bram, do you want to do anything here?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw McDonald's on the way here. It's like a 20-minute drive, right?
Is it on the way to the hotel or in another direction?
Definitely not.
I mean, if the other guys tell you they got a hotel room, then they'd probably mention that there's food there if you want to eat there. But if you find a McDonald's, you're welcome to stop on your way.
I'm gonna radio
Where's
the
the
others
hotel?
I'm gonna radio the others for like their McDonald's order, and we're gonna take a little detour to grab like one order each for the 4 people.
All right, sure. You guys show back up. Do you want to meet in one of the rooms to pass it out, or are you gonna knock on the doors? Say there's not enough rooms. You probably got 2 rooms with twin beds.
Yeah. Do you guys eat before we arrive or after? Like, speaking of like the local food at the local bar, hotel bar or whatever.
We already had a beer, so I'm probably not gonna ask for another beer. So I think, well, I'll just eat on the way. Or Slips would eat on the way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you guys are headed, you just want to eat and go to bed, you can do that shit.
Yeah, I feel like we're all talked out. Anybody else have anything to say, or?
No, well, have a good night, I guess.
No.
We'll talk in the morning.
Yeah, make sure you're up like we're gonna leave by 7:15 because we have a meeting at 8 with the sheriff. Grab some sleep.
All right.
And bring your gear. And we're gonna leave at 7:15 roughly.
All right. So yeah, you guys do eat your food, pass out. You wake up the next morning. It is what's up?
Before we actually go to bed, I would like to basically send a message to essentially home base.
Right. Good.
And it's just what happened mostly that essentially giving them a short update that we have encountered the deer, that Agent Prophet was essentially injured on duty, and that we would like some. If we're going to investigate further, I would like some more equipment. I'm not running around in a dark ass forest again without some sort of either night vision or at least a lamp strapped to my forehead or something, and a better weapon. Because these deers are not going down as easily as they should.
Right. Sure. Miller will. Miller responds. Thanks for the heads up. I'll get back to you in the morning with the coordinates of the closest green box, which is Delta Green, for a place where you can get weapons and ammo, like a cache, basically. Could be anything. Could be like you might have to dig it up. Could be like a storage unit. See what he comes up with.
It's also the place where like if you like find an artifact and shit that's like not easily transportable, you usually just drop it off at the local green box.
All right.
I just wanted essentially better equipment also, since you were like, soft Kevlar is not enough to stop these things. And
yeah.
Well, yeah, there's the soft Kevlar is what you'd wear like under under your shirt at work. Like if you didn't want it to look super obvious. Like heavy Kevlar is just the same thing you have now with a plate. It's basically adding the plate carrier. So it like very bulky. Like if you were wearing a t-shirt and heavy like body armor, everybody would be able to see that you're like ready for war. Like you thought that protection against pistols today wasn't enough, and you had to upgrade to to stopping assault rifle rounds.
I am just saying, I do not care if people here thinks that I'm going to war or starting the new Vietnam underground thingy out in the forest, as long as I'm not getting my ass pierced by a deer.
Do we have outside hard Kevlar in the equipment that we brought?
Nobody mentioned it.
I don't think I did. No.
I think you had to force people to. You had to force people to bring the soft stuff.
Yeah.
So I did not bring my own bag. I actually have better equipment in my private vehicle standing in base.
Yeah.
So let's figure this out tomorrow morning.
All right. So yeah, you guys
over in like 1-2 days.
You guys head to bed, and let's say that it's 7:10 the next morning, and you guys are supposed to show up at 7:15. You're at the Continental Breakfast. Anybody wanted to eat probably got there early, but I have to take a whiz, so let's take the next 5 minutes. If you don't have to go, you guys talk like you're meeting up in the morning, and I'll be back in a few minutes.
Quick break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love a quick break.
All right, what up, Rumble? All right, what am I doing here? So I gotta meet. They're going to meet the sheriff, huh? Sheriff. Local kids. Going through my notes. I pretty much know what the sheriff's going to tell them. That shit. Shit, I gotta read this shit. Should have read this before I started. I mean, I remember the gist. Okay. Got some pictures here. Crack into them bad boys. Shit. Shit. Actually, I can do this, I think, real quick. Sooner, though. Oop. Huh. How do I adjust this shit? Thought that I would have done. Oh, it's hard. All right.
to go.
I think we're just sitting around eating our food.
Yeah.
Like Prophet's left shoulder, or like wherever the roughest entry wound was, still a bit, itchy and stiff and stuff. But he's doing better than last night. Yeah. Gotta keep in mind that like in the game, you heal a bit faster than in normal life, You can technically recover like 1 HP per night just on a successful con times 5 test. And then like a 1d4 for first aid, and then like a separate 1d4, I believe it is, for if you get like a medicine treatment in a like controlled environment, and then like another thing for like if you get a controlled surgery. Like technically you could do first aid, medicine, and surgery in one day if you have the right location and equipment and the appropriate doctor and surgeon.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds a bit gamey.
Technically, well, it's a game, right? So
Probably say one or the other. If you're, if you're in a medicine situation, like there's no way you would know to do. I mean, first aid. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think first aid applies if you're too long term. Like medicine specifically says it's for
long term not. But let's say like a bear rips me apart, and I lose like 11 hit points. Hey, welcome back. Technically, like according to the rules, if you have the locations and equipment and the doctor, you could do like first aid at location, then medicine like at a stable site, and then like a surgery inside a surgery room, and then technically, according to the rules, you could be like full health again after that day.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, that as long as it makes sense, like narratively,
yeah, in real life it would take like a long time and shit. So I don't know. Maybe you want to make a note on your end, Steve.
From sleeping, right?
Pardon me?
You regain like 1 HP from sleeping, right?
You can do a con times 5 test, and if you succeed, you get 1 HP overnight.
It's like you should do that, right? You're not full.
I'm up full again. I only had 12 hit points.
Oh, you are?
I lost 3,
nice.
And then I got 4 back. So I'm technically full. And we're just discussing how unrealistic it is, but like it's a game, so we gotta roll with like how the game handles that shit. I mean, the game also gives like like the drop off for damage for a buckshot shotgun only happens in 75 meters according to the game. So these are all rules to like in the rule book, but maybe like Steve the handler wants to read it differently. I don't know, but like he has to decide for himself,
Wasn't there a thing like if you take like a big chunk of damage, you get some sort of disability for a while? Or am I mistaken?
Let me check with the rule book. A permanent injury.
That like other systems?
If you suffer a permanent injury, it could be partially blinded, partially deafened. You could have an arm crippled, a leg crippled, and then you get penalties. Like for the blinded one, you get like a -20 penalty to all eyesight stuff, or deafened -20% to all tests that require hearing. And if your arm is crippled, a -20 to all tests requiring 2 hands, and leg crippled, -20 penalty to all tests requiring movement. So, but it's like, I'm not sure when that shit happens.
Well, if it's so easy, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it probably happens if you take a ton of damage, just because it's so. I didn't realize how easy it was for people to heal up. I thought it'd be like interesting to like have to like.
Yeah, but you could change that. Like you could write like mark it down on your end. Page 55 are the healing rules in the handbook.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it only also easy to heal if you succeed all the rolls and roll high on the D4? Like if you rolled low on all the D4s, then congratulations, you've got 3 HP. Like you skipped 3 nights. That's all you did.
Yeah, and you can make it worse if you like fail surgery.
Yeah, if you fail it, congratulations. Now you might like if you critically fail a surgery, holy moly.
Yeah, like or like first aid. If you critically fail, you get 1d4 damage. Like you could literally kill somebody if you ran that first aid and do it wrong.
Right.
So
Yeah, I mean,
yes, if
we'll
you
just
do it like correctly and is very lucky at doing like the first aid, then the medicine, and then the surgery, you can basically get a person, extremely fast up. But the likelihood of that is very low.
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's not just like the system isn't really like easy healing. It's just like this time it was easy because Judge has a high first aid score, and he rolled a d4. So he succeeded the first aid, and he rolled a d4 on a 4. But like if he had like fumbled, he might have like I don't know. I would probably like be in bed right now, unable to move or whatever. So yeah, the system can be very very
It's-
non-forgiving as well. So
he just you. He didn't ask permission. He just amputated your ball sack on, a
it could
crit,
happen, right?
on a crit fail. Oh, your
They had
balls.
to go, man.
Yeah, we'll play it by the rules for now, and if it gets, I'll try to save any homebrewing for down the road if it gets lame. But I mean, like if you took a huge hit, I could see like your arm getting cut off. So it sounds like if it's bad, then maybe you lose a finger, and then it's just
Yeah,
like
it says here if you reduce to 2 or fewer HP, you gotta make a con times 5 tests. And if you fail the con times 5 test, it's a permanent injury.
Yeah.
And then there's like multiple permanent injuries to pick from. If you're 2 or lower as than 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to learn
Same as
the
for
rules a
willpower,
bit
yeah.
better.
Like willpower, if you have 2 or less willpower, you like drop to the floor and like go in a fetal position. So
yeah. So maybe it's like you're healed, but because like my instinct is like there should still be some negative. I mean, as long as you like play into it role play wise, it doesn't matter. But like the idea of it being like magically fine, like you still have puncture wounds, like your chest hurts like hell. So maybe that would be like a willpower thing, like you lose a willpower or something, because you're like hurting or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. For now, no worries. I'm mostly
like,
worried like about killing you guys without giving you the right chance to like save yourself. I got
it could be like it can be like super dangerous like sometimes like if you draw on somebody who has like a gun themselves, like I have, let's see, I have 12 hit points. Like if somebody draws a medium handgun on me and fires and hits me and I have no armor or Kevlar on and he rolls high, he can like take 10 of the 12 hit points in one round.
Yeah. An average burst,
So,
like if somebody burst on you with lethality, that's 2d10 damage. That's just average. I think would pretty much, because you drop at 2, right? 2 hit points, you're down on the ground. I believe.
Yeah, so it's all very it can all like, I mean technically he could like, there's like a rule that if you're in 3 meters of some kind of cover like a car or a wall, then you can roll to like dodge for that cover if somebody fires on you, and then that wall acts as like additional like Kevlar kind of thing.
Yeah.
And there's like
If
a
you have an
bunch
action.
of
Doesn't help. Yeah, I was gonna say
if
it
you have
doesn't
the
help if
action,
you've already went. Yeah.
yeah, if you have the action, obviously, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, before we say it's too easy to heal, like this game is deadly already. Let's not make it.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's like you typically die. Like it's like you die or you don't a lot of the times. Like a lot of the stuff is doing like plenty of damage to kill you.
You either die or you don't.
Yeah.
Words of wisdom.
That's what I'm learning. I'm trying to learn it in a way that doesn't get people killed for no reason. Like I've yet to do like a very deadly combat, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Everybody here?
Yep.
Yeah, I think Bram is also back, right?
Yeah. Been talking.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Then we go. We jump in the cars and we make our 8 a.m. meeting with the sheriff.
All right. Yeah. Go to the counter. They let you guys in and lead you back to the sheriff's office. He says, "Come in." There's like a couch and 2 chairs sitting in front of his desk and a couch as well. You guys want to sit down or stand
Sheriff,
up?
just wanted to fill you in. We found a 4th deer and rescued 5 teenagers around the old gunpowder depot. Deer has been taken care of and contained. We got in the body bag ready to be incinerated. And and I'm gonna roll out a map on his desk. Okay, so here are the locations of the deer. We also found like slips. Tell him what we found.
We found another deer around the area, and it was a lot more infected than the prior ones that we found. So it's been around. So
Tell me about the
same
stuff
thing.
that's on the feet and stuff, for location wise.
Yeah, into that. So, do you happen to know anywhere there's red clay? Because we found some on the hoof of the deer and some coal powder as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a lot of red clay, coal powder. Shit. There's a lot of coal mines. And yeah, he's gonna stutter for a minute, think about it, and he's not quite sure, but he will reach over and grab a highlighter, and he'll draw a circle around an area, and he'll say that that's where the red clay is. Might want to use the computer or something. You find a coal mine in that area, that's probably a good place to look. But off the top of my head, I don't know. You guys are quite far away from. It was
Probably find the system of the mine shafts at the library, right? They usually have like old maps of the area.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a local
Is
area.
Is the library around here?
there's a library in War.
Yeah, we are in war right now, right?
Not exactly.
No.
You're at the sheriff's office, and sheriff's like a couple towns over. It's up.
All right,
be
my
a-
mistake. Yeah.
It was towards where the
Okay, so-
hospital is.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's the sheriff's like county, so it's a huge county. It's like bigger than a lot of European states. Well, a couple of them.
What did we meet in the first session?
You met at the town hall,
Okay, town hall. Okay.
where the mayor's
So the
office
sheriff's
was.
office is not there. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, we tell him like to inform the citizens to stay out of the woods. Chemical spill seems to like incense these animals to attack for some reason.
All right. Did you find
And
chemicals? Like, is there a chemical? Do we need to clean it up?
That's our leading hypothesis, right, Slips? Right, Agent Richie?
And that'll be our job. So don't worry too much about it.
All right.
Just keep all the people out of the woods for now.
All right. I'll talk to the mayor. Probably have to talk to the news.
Yeah, just like mention that the deer is somehow infected. We think it might be a chemical spill, and and just mention that like the government is trying to make sure that the chemical spill is found and contained before people go back into the woods.
All right, copy that. God damn it. Mayor's not going to be pleased about this, but fuck him. Got to do what you got to do.
Like
People first.
You might want to keep your voters alive if you want to remain mayor.
Yeah, good call.
That's like, just tell him like it's gonna be over in a couple of days probably. Don't tell him to not get his panties in a twist.
All right, thank you. Anything else?
Cheers.
Anything else I can do for you?
I think I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
You think you have any spare yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Also found these in the building. I think the kids were under the influence when we found them.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
I'll show him the drugs I found.
All right. Weed and what are these? Mushrooms? Goddamn kids.
Look like them, yeah.
Bunch of fucking hippies.
Yeah. You might want to tell, maybe you can have a quick trip over to Kayla insert Kayla's address and have a quick talk about her not talking to the press because we know she was under the influence and we don't want her inciting panic in the press. Okay.
And sure thing. I think I know her dad.
All right, just make sure to talk to her directly and make sure how important that she understands how important it is to not like she doesn't need to have her like 15 minutes of network TV fame just because she thinks she saw something on drugs which may or may not have happened, Yes, the deer might have
We
been
don't want
aggressive,
people to
but
panic.
whatever she saw might have not have happened that way, and I point towards the mushrooms.
Shit. I mean, I can tell you people are going to panic when we tell them they can't go into the woods. People are going to shit their pants. This is fucking West Virginia. Like, there's people who go out and if they don't catch a squirrel, they don't eat.
I mean, just tell them like to not go too deep into the woods and to avoid big critters, bears, deer, that kind of stuff.
All right.
'Cause
Well,
they seem to be more aggressive than usual.
I mean, I'll do my best, but I can tell you that don't be surprised if you see people in the woods because people around here laugh when you tell them. If you tell them, there's a lot of people around here. If you tell them they can't do something, they'll do it.
Well,
Just-
as long
just
as
to
you
spite
inform
you.
them.
Or maybe tell them to drive like 20 miles away or something and go in the woods there.
All right. Yeah. I mean,
Good point.
I'll tell them all,
avoid
but
these certain woods. Yeah.
all right. Yeah. I mean, I'll tell them, but I'm just telling you, not everybody's going to listen. Like, no way, no how. There's people that don't even have a radio. They're not even going to hear the news.
Well, we're gonna try and
BFE.
prevent as much as we can, but sometimes, you can't really prevent everything, right? It's the job is the job.
Right. All right. Yeah. I mean, I'll do my best. Like I said.
Appreciate it. Do you have by chance have any additional Kevlar vests laying around?
Oh, hell no. Sorry.
Right.
This,
Just wanna
our
make sure we
budget's
don't
shit.
Yeah, we just like want to make sure we don't get like spiked again. And I'm gonna point to my left shoulder where there's like still like a bandage on it.
Holy sheep shit. You got spiked by a deer? That's crazy.
Yeah, those chemical deers are one hell of a problem right now. Anyhow,
Oh my
we're gonna
God.
check in these locations, check if we find the source, check if we find the chemical spill, and we gonna keep you up to date. You do your best to try and like keep people out of the local woods. Tell them to drive over or whatever if possible. But like, just do your best, okay, Sheriff?
Oh, sure thing.
All right, shake his hand, and we're out towards, I suppose, well, actually, do you guys want to split up? I can check maybe me and Bram can go check the library and the internet for locations. And Judge and Slip's gonna go to the green box. Or maybe Bram wants to go to the green box as well. I don't know.
I'd have to check some maps. Check at the library.
All right. Me and Prophet and Bram are going to the library. You guys gonna go to the green box?
Yeah. Sounds
All right.
good.
Bring us some Kevlar if possible, or maybe bring some heavier weapons, grenades or whatever. Because we don't know what the infective vector is, right? It could be like
Mhm.
a huge scorpion for all we know. So just bring like a little more firepower if you find it.
Will do.
And
All
we'll
right.
split up.
All right. So,
Also, the things we have like in our cold boxes, should we drop those off to our green box? We probably can't keep them like in the van forever, like the samples we gathered.
I think the samples would be like left in the car because we're gonna take them back to like headquarters. The stuff you drop in the green box are like like if there's like an artifact, or if you have like a vampire in a coffin and his heart is spiked. But like you probably leave them in the green box until like some kind of transport department of the Delta Green thing comes along. Like there's a whole department called Coral Nomads that like flies around and like collects very big, very dangerous artifacts. So the stuff we have isn't really something we would drop there because there's no
probably no refrigerator.
Yeah, and also no analyzing capabilities and stuff. We could
So
leave
then
them
we
in the
should
fridge
probably get
in
some,
the room or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe get
we
some
leave
more
the
pies for
samples-
the icebox.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, you got a freezer at the hotel. not a great one. It's a little box, like in a little mini fridge. But yeah,
We could leave it with the Bob's Burgers guy, right? They have a cooling room.
sure. I mean, what kind of bag did you have it in? Like, you could probably just grab ice. You had it in some
I
kind
don't
of.
think involving civilians is a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably go to the gas station and grab a bag of ice, and because you had it in a cooler to begin with, and it's the ice is probably getting melty in there now, but
It should keep free freezing if you like replenish the ice like every other day.
Alrighty. Gonna grab some ice at the gas station and gonna drive over to the library.
all right, the other group heads to the green box. You get some coordinates that are 1 second here. Damn. I lost it. Yeah, so let's say you guys head to the green box. I'll give you the coordinates in a minute. The people that went to the library would get there much sooner. So you guys, I think you said you wanted to go to the library, right?
Yes, please.
All right. Yeah, you guys go to the library.
Right, so we're gonna try
Who's
and
going with-
find Slips and Judge, Green Box, Bram, and Prophet Library.
Okay.
And we're gonna try and find a librarian to talk to. Librarian.
All right. All right. Yeah. I mean, it's like the library is not very fancy. Shit. Let me 1 second here. I can just give you the actual coordinates. What do I call it here? Yeah, the library's not very fancy. You walk in the door and you see basically just a small town library, and an old lady standing behind a desk that looks like she's probably the librarian.
All right, I'm gonna go. Hello, ma'am. We'd like to look for. Actually, I'm just gonna introduce myself. I'm Dominic Shaw with the FTA. We're looking for sources on mining activities in and around war in the last 200 years. Do you happen to have any recordings from that time?
Oh yeah, we have a good bit. I mean, we have lots of history books and stuff like that about the coal, like coal mine stuff.
Have any old maps?
Don't think there's, not that I know of. I don't think there's maps of old coal mines. I don't think they knew themselves exactly where they went.
Interesting. Okay.
Is there anybody around that you would consider an expert on war and the surrounding area in terms of coal mines and mining and stuff? Not here at the library, but like in the city somewhere, in the town somewhere.
I mean,
Or
not
at
that I
least
know.
somewhat knowledgeable.
Not that I know of. May I help? What exactly are you trying to find out?
Looking for coal mines, and I'm gonna point over to Slips because he has the details. So Agent Richie.
I thought I was at the green box. Here.
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry, mixed you up. Yeah, do
Bra-
you have the info? I have it written down. Yeah, so we're looking for red clay area coal mines in this area. I'm gonna pull out the map. That also had like they were mining for like a black powdery substance. We presume to be coal.
Coal mine. All right. Yeah. She pulls out her phone and like types on her phone for a second, and then she flips it over so that you can see it, and you see a dot on the map, and she said, "It's Google Maps." She shows you that there's only one coal mine in that circle.
All right.
So
That was
there
way
aren't
easier than
multiple
expected.
entrances or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Do you happen to have any documentation or history books on this specific mine?
I don't know, probably. You'd have to take a look. There's a card catalog over there. I think that you can break down subjects in that. But-
Appreciate it.
They just
Very
have
much,
basic history, nothing in detailed. I will send you the coordinates though, and then you can see, what.
Do you know why the mine was closed?
Safety? Pretty much. That's an old this mine is closed a long time ago. It's this was closed for safety. All the other ones.
Was it collapsing or gas leakage?
I'm not sure. I'd say it'd have to be like very
Are there
unsafe.
Are
The
there maybe any old newspapers we could check?
Sure. Yeah, we got a like microfilm and shit. You're welcome to check it out.
Yeah, amazing. That would be great.
Let me get you this coordinates real quick. Like real slow. Yeah. Yeah, if you go do some research, you will see if I have a name for this place. Yeah, you'll see it's there's a mine called the Red Seam Coal Mine. And it closed about 30 years ago, or like late 80s. So yeah, about 30 years ago. Doesn't particularly say why, other than safety concerns, and there wasn't, it was a deep one. It just wasn't profitable for the most part. Because it was like the real deep. They were getting down to the real deep coal, and that mixed with having to get a bunch of upgrades to meet current regulations, they decided to close down. And they just moved to a different location and started a fresh mine. No maps or anything.
Alright. Not too far out. I think while Bram's like looking at the microfiche, I'm gonna step outside for a second, get my encrypted laptop, and fire it up.
All right, go for it. There's Wi-Fi in
just
the
like-
library.
Yeah, like worst case, I'm gonna fire up my hotspot on my phone and.
All
I'll
right.
do like
The
a
signal's
overall
shitty, so
search.
your bandwidth's trash right now.
Yeah.
It's taking a minute for the web pages to load. Like a second or two, like noticeably laggy.
Pure torture for a modern person.
All right,
I
go
guess
ahead.
I'm just trying to like find like a basic background on the mine, while Bram maybe has more luck with the microfiche.
Me learned the same stuff basically. They went out of business in the 30s for economic reasons, allegedly, but it mostly boiled down to they didn't want to go through the process of bringing it up to like modern standards. It's a true old fashioned like mine, like where they zero fucks given for the safety of the employees. Kind of a mine, like something you'd see back in the day.
Yeah, I feel like I'm telling Bram about some stuff he already knows, and then he tells me about stuff I already know.
Basically, yeah.
Probably.
Not a whole lot to learn other than the coordinates, and you kind of
Yeah.
see the
So
place a
like
bit.
File
no
there.
headlines about anything happening over there.
Any Wendigos?
Like maybe more recent, yeah.
No,
Wendigos, people disappearing,
nothing.
aliens, all that.
Lots of deaths in the mine over time. There's articles about that. 20 people died here, 10 there, one or two here and there. Typically hitting like a, pocket of like some funk. A couple people die by the time the canary dies. Especially if you're down in the deep.
We should definitely buy like 4 canaries.
I think one should suffice, right?
You never know.
But
And I guess we're done here, right? So we, at the same time,
Yep.
it probably took us like at least 2 hours. So what's the 2 hours spent on the other team's side?
say the other team pretty much got where they needed to. You guys show up at a location that's out on a back road, and you come to a stop. Judge and Slips, you pull over. You see you had a text that gave you some coordinates. They're off the side of a road, and you guys had to stop and buy a shovel. It said bring a shovel, and you guys pull over. You want to jump out?
I would also have liked when we did the pit stop to get a bag and some extra supplies, as in snacks and drinks. Because apparently we're going to drive around a lot, and I don't want to be stuck somewhere and miss dinner.
All right. Yeah, you had plenty of time to grab whatever. Probably Walmart.
And then get a shovel and stuff like that. But it's just Slips. You see me essentially just start doing what might look like just standard ass shopping while grabbing the shovel.
Yep, Slips is just pushing around the shopping cart, trying to look inconspicuous during that time.
And also
Alright.
getting the what's it called? Like some more anti what's it called?
And more
Like
bags
killer
or Ziploc
bacterials.
bags. Yeah.
Yeah, and stuff
Okay.
like that. Just getting the things that we know we are starting to use up a lot of and has used some stuff off, and then out getting the bag
Alright.
in the whatever back forest roadie something.
I guess also a jerry can, just in case, since we're driving around a lot and we're in the
Alright.
sticks.
So let's also say this is right around the time that the other team like kind of figures out the location of the mine and stuff. And maybe you guys could, like, if you want to communicate to each other, you have like phones and whatnot. I don't know if you want to shoot them a text that says, hey, because you now have like a map. You can see it on the map. So you might be able to, and it's a mine.
Yeah.
So you definitely need to grab supplies.
I'm gonna be like, grab us a bunch of helmets and like headlamps and shovels, those things. And if they have like a canary, but like, yeah,
Like
just
a
headlamps and
bird?
helmets and shit.
I think
Yeah,
they
that's
have a
what I think was it.
hamster.
All right, I got to
That's
take a
fine,
piss real
also.
quick. You guys
Yeah.
discover what you want, and then they can ask for it. We'll see if it's there. I'll be back in 1 minute.
All right. What else can we need from like a normal like Walmart? Like headlamps. We can use helmets probably. Don't get hit on the head by shit in the mine.
You want bolt action rifles and
Hey, it's a
pistols?
Walmart, right?
Here's a Walmart.
I was about to say, if it's a Walmart, why not just get the standard, night vision goggles and tactical helmets?
Do they sell that or?
And
Just bike
Walmart
helmets.
in most
Oh.
part of the US, you can actually find, like, it's not as good as the military grade, but you can literally find both the helmet and the mount and the night vision goggles and high caliber like weapons and stuff like that in Walmart. It
Ain't
is
no way.
impressive what you can buy in most
Probably
things.
Kevlar vests and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Like the big ones, yeah. That you
I
wanted.
mean, they would probably have plate carriers, right? Depending on the thing. I'm not sure. Like,
as
Slips
long
is
as
the
it
only one
is.
that's really from the
What
US.
state are we? What
West
state are we?
Virginia.
West
So it's
Virginia.
very open
If
carry.
that has a very, I was about to say conservative, but it sounds weird. But if they have a pretty, open gun law and all of that, essentially what nearly you can get for like in the military, you can basically get in Walmart nearly. It is, you can get a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna
Yes.
just do a quick search on like weapons buying in West Virginia in 2018. You guys talk about the other stuff.
With
I
the
think
federal
the
badge,
biggest,
there's a good chance that you could possibly skip there's a waiting period for regular people. But if you have the federal badge, it's possible you could go in and just, they would just give it to you off the rack if you paid.
Maybe we should check the green box, what's in there before we buy stuff that might be duplicated in the green box,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's buy
I'm
some
just saying
food and then on the
also,
way back. Yeah.
I only have so much money on my bank account, so you might have to send some money.
Do we
All
have
right.
like a credit card, Delta Green credit card by any chance, or like one of us?
Yeah, I'd imagine you guys have a Delta Green expense card. You know, you have to answer for it
I'm
and
just-
fill out forms and shit. So as long as it's not something, if you went and bought a bunch of hookers, you get, Millard want to have a
Obviously.
conversation with you. But yeah, if you need stuff, you have a card.
It's for mental health, I swear.
Yeah, he's just mad we couldn't bring them along. That's the conversation.
All right. So anything you could get at Walmart, you got, and then you guys head to the green box. It sounds like see what's in there, and then go from there.
Might be smart to like check the green box first. We can always come back on the way back and like do another round of shopping here.
Sure. Okay. So you grab food, head to the green box.
Yeah. Well, me and Bram are still in war, but we're like on the phone if necessary.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you talked to them, and if you
Yeah.
told them, they were probably like, "Hey, we're at Walmart. Do you need anything while we're here?" So you got your
the
rotisserie chicken,
usual.
I'm guessing. And
the
then,
food and the
Oh, hell yeah.
helmets and some headlamps and stuff and rations and water.
Yeah, that's
like
what I was
some
wondering.
glow
Was like lighting stuff would be
Yeah,
what
glow
that.
sticks.
Okay.
And now we're
that's-
gonna check in the green box if there's like any night vision gear in the green box, and otherwise we're gonna buy some on the way back.
And more chicken.
Yeah, and always more rotisserie chicken. All
All
right.
right.
So what do they see when they get to the location of the green box with their shovels?
All right. Yeah, you guys dig up the green box. It takes probably a half hour. Inside, let's see here. Both of y'all give me a luck roll. I'll base what you find off that. Ooh.
Where do I find luck?
On the top of the sheet, next to the close button, is a roll luck thingy.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. One success, one normal failure.
All right. Let's see. Find a couple of M4s. Just standard iron sight M4s. And 3 grenades. And let's see, two like plate carrier heavy armors, and a couple and like 3 regular armors. And what else would be in there? No night vision. Actually, you got a 5 on that one. We'll say 1 night vision, and that's what you got. If you need to number to a more thorough one, you can get that as well. And you were only 3 hours away from the main base, I believe. So it's, but
Say
that's
again?
what you find. I said you could get a, if you're willing to drive farther, there's more, like you could get to a bigger city, there would be a bigger green box. But this is like looks like something that somebody probably, a team of 4 people assassinated somebody, and then they buried that box there and threw it to get rid of the evidence. So, there's a good chance those guns have like killed a politician, or they've done some kind of job, like it's not a real fancy green box, but there's a couple of rifles and a couple of pieces of armor, some grenades.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds feasible, right? Like, do you call us?
Yeah. Yes. When we
Right.
are on the way back, essentially.
Yeah.
I would
And I'm
call you
gonna be
because I
like,
do not assume Slips is going to call while driving.
Yeah.
you grab all that stuff, and Prophet's like, sounds like we have enough. Maybe let's get some more night vision here at Walmart. But otherwise, it should be good to go, right? What do you guys think?
We'll also need some ammunition.
Yeah, I mean, ammo should be easy to get at Walmart. There's no restrictions on ammo.
I don't think
Yeah,
Get
that-
on
might-
ACOG for one of your guns?
You probably want to find a gun store if you want any kind of real ammo. Like Walmart will have
Hunting.
boxes of ammo, but you're going to have one magazine. So unless you want to be, shoot 30 shots and then have to reload it. Well, you have 3 magazines together. 3 guns, 3 magazines. The magazine from your gun, Dominic, is the same.
I got 3 magazines, like 2 on my, recovery and like the one in the gun.
Okay, so you got 3 and
Usual
then
stuff.
so 5 total magazines, 3
5
weapons.
total right now. Yeah, we could just pick 2 up at the local groceries. Like if we have to fire like 2 mags each, we're gonna be in big trouble anyway.
I have no idea what kind of ammo I have for that shotgun. It was just handed to me.
Just 12 gauge
Shotgun.
ammo.
Shotgun you definitely get at Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Me and Bram are gonna drive around looking for a gun store, while Judge and Slips are gonna drive back to the Walmart and get more like helmets and more night vision, and maybe do you guys think we have enough blade carriers, or did I also hear that right? Handler is 2 full and 2 normal.
Yeah,
Blade
two
carriers?
full, 3 normal. But he probably only grabbed 2
normal.
since there's only 4 of you.
Yeah. Okay.
But
All right. So Judge and Slips, like you guys pick up whatever you think we still need based on the list we have, and me and Bram are gonna buy some magazines.
all right.
That's good.
How many are you getting?
Let's see. We have. I'm gonna buy 4 magazines.
All right. Anything else? They got a nice little kit. Like if you walk in, there's some glass cabinets. You see like optics on one side. There's a bunch of gun rifles and shit hanging on the walls.
I'm gonna call the others and ask Bram if they want something.
No night vision, no bulletproof vests. But they
We can
do have like a
I'm
really
gonna come with
expensive
this-
thermal scope.
Oof, like how much is the thermoscope?
Like $7,000.
Nah, Miller would probably kill me. And like Shaw says, Miller will probably kill me, and he puts down the credit card for the thermoscope. And he's gonna tell Judge to like pick up like a packet of high quality like laser pointers, and we're gonna tape those to the M4s.
We maybe
right.
instead of the thermal scope, is there like an what was it called? ACOG? Like the ones that like
ACOG? Yeah, they have
yeah.
ACOGs. They have like halos or like red dots ACOGs. They have the nice one that like flips. So like the one where you can use like both. It's like a 3 times zoom ACOG that
Yeah, like
flips to the side.
The ACOGs are like either scoped or like holographic. It's like a 2-in-1.
Yeah.
It's just the price difference between a laser pointer that's taped on and an ACOG is substantial.
Oh, I was saying like instead of the thermal scope.
Well, I feel like the thermal might like I bought it because I feel like it might be plot relevant, says the player, not the agent.
I see.
Yeah, so that's the only reason I bought it. But what do the ACOGs go for?
Probably like $700.
Yeah, I feel like I have an ACOG. I'm gonna grab 2 ACOGs in addition.
All right, sure.
Yeah.
All charging it all on your card.
I'm gonna put it on the green card, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna make a mental note to like offer to pay for the ACOGs myself once we get back.
All right, score. Yeah, you got your stuff. I'm assuming they got an Allen wrench to put them on.
Yeah, I think we got gear in the car.
Yeah.
Any chance there are some hollow point ammo for sale at the
Sure.
shop?
Sure.
Those might be useful against the deer.
Yeah. Can we just preload the mags with holo points, or
Sure.
all right?
I don't know that it'll,
slap the money down.
I mean, he'll hand you a bunch of boxes. If you mean them do it, no. Like somebody's gonna have to do it in the car probably or something.
Yeah, but we have to drive anyway, so
Yeah.
can drive the other can. But then it's
I mean, how many mags did
not
you
that
grab?
hard.
Are you grabbing?
I'm buying 4 mags for the M4s. And
So 3
Bram, you
each.
got a shotgun, right?
Yeah, I only got that one shotgun and the handgun.
Yeah.
I mean, they got guns there if you want to grab a. They won't have like a fully automatic, but they'll have semi-automatic like ARs, which is basically the same thing.
But the
I-
shotgun gives him a +20, right?
Okay.
What's your
Yeah.
Firearms again? What's your firearms again, Bram?
60.
Well,
60.
he'll get a plus
yeah.
20 on the rifle
If I use
from the
buckshot,
ACOG.
right?
Yeah,
Whereas, like,
ACOG, yeah.
you can't slap an ACOG on a shotgun like
I
his.
forgot that Bram's is the one with the 60. Slips, what's your firearms?
50. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we should be fine with the additional like guns. We're gonna be fine, I think. We could buy like another AR-15 and another ACOG. Or actually, I have an
just,
ACOG on my I already have
sell
an
the
ACOG on my
shotgun?
M4.
And get an AR.
No, keep the
And pay the
shotgun.
difference?
You never can. The gun's gonna go in the green box after. If we leave it here.
I got it from. Oh, I thought I got it from somewhere else. My bad.
No, the shotgun is from Judge. He brought 2 guns, 1 bolt
Yeah,
action
my bad.
rifle and 1 shotgun. Also, a shotgun is kind of handy. You can always keep it like on your back, you know. If
I
you
was
want
about to say, if you don't want the shotgun, then give it to me. Then if
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
still the
no,
+20,
give it
then I
back.
can't miss. Then I have 100 firearms.
Yeah. AR-15, we have the 2 normal ones, the thermal ones, and I have a third ACOG on my M4 that I'm carrying already. So that should be fine. We have 4 scopes then. You know, 3 ACOGs, 1 thermal.
I'm just saying, with this armory, why don't we just buy a 50 cal and a full auto or something? It's deer we're going to shoot. They're not going to engage.
Yeah.
No, in war.
We want to shoot a full tribe of deer or whatever it's called. A full
Mindful
stampede
of
of
deer.
But we are not Australia. We're not going to lose a fight to birds, essentially, like to the emos.
I mean, there's always a first time, you know.
I mean, it would take some time to set up a 50 cal with the military, because you can't buy that at the store.
I mean, if we need a 50 cal, we might as well like bring in the helicopters already.
And the Humvees.
Yeah, I think we're good. Like, yeah, Shaw signs it. You know, obviously there has to be somebody signing for it, and they make a copy of his ID card.
Yeah,
of his FDA ID card.
Like, FDA, this is weird. Are you sure you don't want to use the FBI one?
Does the FBI also have my? Wait, give me a second. My FBI, is it in my real name or in my?
They're both in your fake name, unless you currently work for the. If you really work for the FBI, you would have, you know, your real name on that FBI badge. But the FBI badge you got from Miller, like all those ones have the fake name.
No, but I'm a real FBI agent, so my actual the real name would be on the FBI agent badge.
Yeah, you probably have both. So you would have
I would have like a secondary FBI badge, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Like with the fake ID.
Yeah. But then again, they know that there's like a bunch of FDA agents running around, like killing deer around here, right? It's in the news.
Yeah, FDA is fine. I mean, it'll just probably make the guy be like, "What the fuck is FDA?" You know, I mean, he's not going to not sell them to you.
I'm just going to mention, like, somebody has to take care of these wild deer that have been in the news, right?
Yeah. Oh, damn, deer hunting. Shit. All right.
Yeah. All the joy we can do for the government, you know? And we maybe also grab like a couple of duffel bags to carry the whole thing. And yeah. What are you guys buying at the Walmart right now?
Well, chicken.
Okay, let's put some headlamps.
I was
Put
about to say,
some
but it
helmets.
sounded like you bought everything else. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
the only thing I think we didn't get the first time, like the first swing around, would be if somebody else want night vision. But to be honest, is anybody here essentially proficient with it? As in, do anybody actually know how to use night vision? Because if you don't, it is a bit fiddly to look out of and can be a
Yeah.
bit of a pain.
I don't think they're
This
going to have
is-
night vision at Walmart anyway.
I mean,
Like
I
maybe
think it
on
might
like
be built into
Walmart.com probably, but
the- Yeah.
I've never
Not-
seen a night vision goggles at Walmart before. People would steal the shit out of those. They might
I
have
saw
a
it I saw it before the 2000s. I've seen people like going around Walmart and buying them.
okay, that's crazy.
As
If
in-
that's true, then that's
It's
true.
wild.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
sure you're
but if
getting
they-
absolutely hosed, but you got to do what you got to
Yeah,
do.
if the handler says they're not there, they're not there.
You should be able to return them.
That's the other thing is it might have been a Walmart in a big city. I have no idea what Walmart they were bought in. I just saw a YouTuber buying stuff like that in a Walmart. Like that could have been a very specific Walmart. I do not know.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, I
if
doubt
they know if
this is going to be
Yeah.
bumfucked Egypt Walmart. They don't have that shit.
okay,
Lots of
in that
headlamps and-
case-
We have one
have
night
some
vision
heads.
thingy and one thermal scope. Should be good. And the other two's on. We might have to split up if the others are like using, flashlights. Because the night vision thing gets useless if you have people around with flashlights.
but we will still like in that case 4 headlamps, because it is also very, very, very tricky to do like first aid and all of that jazz through a night vision.
Yeah.
So some headlamps, some
Headlamps.
snacks, some I think and all of the extra like bags and stuff so forth. And just in case some extra ammunition if we can get it. Just, ammunition is always nice and it's not like it's that expensive at the moment.
Slips will probably grab some like hunting ammo.
Buck around or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Or like there's some rifle rounds that I know are sold there.
I mean, they got plenty of the ammo for the ARs.
Yeah.
Those are all 5.56, I believe. They should have that. I think you can use like 223 as well. Not recommended, but I believe it works.
I mean, yeah. I mean, 5 or 6. There's probably enough for that.
Do they
So-
have like a isn't it just called a gas detector, like the thing you can walk with that starts saying noises when you get to poisoned gas?
They definitely have that, yeah.
Yeah, they definitely have that.
Because
gonna
if
go
we're
like-
going into a mine, I would very much like that, because don't want to get poisoned by carbon monoxide or whatever else can be in mine shafts. So
Yeah.
at least 2
Yeah.
of those.
All right.
How-
Yeah,
how
they got a
expensive are
couple of
those?
those.
How expensive are those?
Probably like $1,000.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
get,
they
let's
are
get
not
2 of those.
necessarily
They're cheap. Well, these ones are like the cheapest Chinese knockoffs imaginable, but
Yeah.
they're the only ones that they have there, and they're designed to sell to suckers that just need it in an emergency, basically. So that people who aren't smart enough to like order it ahead of time on eBay or something. You could probably get it for $400. If it wasn't at Walmart on a Tuesday in the middle of West Virginia.
Like people like us, essentially.
Basically, yeah.
Just monster hunters. Bunch of glow sticks to mark the way.
Some, what's it called? Chalk as well. It's always nice to be able to do markings on walls and stuff for if somebody else needs to go the same way that we did. Exactly. All the colors, all of it.
Yeah.
Or we could also
2
do spray
sets.
paint, but I like chalk better. It does not fuck with the environment as much.
Yeah, and you can like wipe it away before the feds come. All right, everybody have a look at the list. Do we need anything else?
Slips also gets like some cigarettes and a lighter.
Yeah, let's get a
Just
bunch.
in the
Actually,
bottom.
that reminds me. Let's get like what are these gas canisters called? Just gas canisters, or
A
The
jerry can.
Jerick? Yeah.
yeah, like is it like the first name Jerry or?
Yeah. Yeah, the first
Yeah.
name Jerry can for fuel is what you're talking about to get like gasoline in. Yeah, that's a jerry can.
Slips bought one earlier, I believe.
All right, so I'm gonna go with 3 of them, and I'm gonna add 4 Zippos.
I'm just saying, if you're going to do the cool guy, don't look at the explosion kind of thingy. The what's it called? The survival matchsticks is way better. They burn way hotter and don't go out when you throw them.
Little sparkly ones, yeah.
Yeah, they can even burn even if they've been wet and stuff like that. Way better than Zippo. Zippo is actually a pretty shitty survival lighter as a person that owns one. If you just put it in the like a drawer or whatever, and like a week or 2 passes by, you can't. Then you have to fill it again with gas to even make it. Yeah, well, do a flame or anything.
Evaporates off, huh? All right. Well, you can grab some matches too.
Alrighty.
All right. It seems like we're about our 4 hours. What do you guys want to do?
You guys wanna just like spend 5 minutes on like divvying up the gear so we know what everybody's carrying?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I'm gonna do the write up. Let's give it Judge, Prophet, Bram, and Slips. Okay, so we have, let's see, we have 3 M4s, including mine, and 1 AR-15. I think Slips is the one with the worst shooting skill, right?
Yes.
All right, so you get the AR-15. Yeah, let's get the M4, M4, M4. Everybody gets an ACOG. Judge, do you want to have the thermal or do you want to have an ACOG?
The what or an ACOG?
The thermal scope or the ACOG scope on your M4?
I am not 100% sure what an ACOG scope is, to be honest.
Okay, it's like the red dot thingy.
ACOG's a zoom. It's ACOG's a big one. It's a zoom. Red dot's a red
Advanced
dot.
Combat optical.
Yeah, it's 3 times zoom. It kind of blocks
like
your
a-
shit. So it's more for like
You can turn it off on the ACOG.
it's more for shooting
You can
people far
turn it
away.
to-
In that case,
That's
I don't think we're going
good
to
thing.
need that.
Oh, gotcha. Gives you
so-
plus 20 to hit.
It's not really for far away. It's like a standard issue on like the army rifles.
The ACOG's 3 times zoom. It's definitely for far away. It's not ideal if you're in like close quarters because it's also a big piece of plastic that if you're looking through it, you can't see around very much.
If you're
But
in close quarters, you just like point and shoot, right?
Yeah, it has red dot mode on it, so you can basically do the same and just hold it away from your face. But it's not ideal for like close, like if you're if you're expecting to be walking through mine tunnels, ACOG's not exactly what you would want, but it's still game wise plus 20. And they did have, we'll say they had the nice ones. There's nice ones that you can flip sideways and it'll have a red dot in front of it. And then you can flip it, it flips to the side and it's like out of your way, right? But when you flip it up, it gives you 3 times zoom. And, which is nice if you're shooting something that's like far away, those guns are made to kill shit 1,000 feet away. Or,
I
way
can
more.
Take it. My character would be, they know how to use like stuff like that.
Yeah, and there's also a thermal, and with your military experience, you would know that that'd probably be best on the rifle, because thermal's a far away thing as well. But you could also hold it in your hand if you wanted to be able to just scout with it you know, like if you didn't want it necessarily, but whatever weapon it's on is going to be like hard to use any like close in. Like thermals aren't made for like somebody's, you know, if you're looking at something that's somebody standing 30 feet away from you, your screen's just going to be white, like
All
pure
right.
white. You
Can
won't.
can we retcon that I bought 3 of the ACOGs?
Yeah, I think you said you bought 3.
All right. Okay, so now we have 4 total from my original. So everybody gets an ACOG plus red dot plus
Yeah.
plus 20%.
I mean, I think you already have the red dot, which is probably ideal for the situation you're in.
Judge gets the sniper rifle with a thermal scope. Does anybody mind if I take one of the heavy DoD full plate carriers?
I mean, you're the wounded
No.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, who else wants to the second full plate carrier? Like, who's gonna be in front with me?
Probably me.
Probably Judge, right? Everybody good with that?
Yeah, Harold, not the front line.
Yeah. Is that 5 armor, handler?
Yeah, for the full plate or the heavy plate is 5, I believe.
Yeah.
I can just drag it onto your character sheet and give it to you.
I know. I'm just trying to get like a write up.
Yeah.
And the normal plate carrier would be 4 armor, right?
I think it's 3 and 5, is it not?
Normal plate is 4. Undershirt is soft Kevlar is 3.
Yeah, it's the reinforced Kevlar. 4. Okay, so it is 4. What's
Yeah,
the
the normal
tactical?
plate is
Tactical is
4.
5. We'll look it up. I'll see what tactical is.
Yeah. Well, a full plate, heavy plate would be 5 armor.
Is
And normal.
is an
yeah.
M4 a heavy rifle or a light rifle?
A carbine.
Light rifle.
1d12.
And has and it can has a lethality of 10% if using burst.
Yep.
Yes. 3 bullets or more burst results in a 10% lethality roll.
Isn't that then better to use than the rifle if we have to go down to in a mine?
Way
Yes,
better.
it is. It's better than a sniper rifle. The sniper rifle is for range. The M4 or the carbine is for closer combat.
Exactly. So I was not going to use the rifle. Then.
All right.
But you would
Just,
be carrying it for like scouting, right?
Yeah, the rifle, I mean, you don't have to take it, but if you don't feel like just walking up into the place, you could get a look at it from far. You could potentially get a look at it from far away with the rifle.
Yeah, but couldn't we just buy a set of binoculars and the
Yes.
same thing?
You could definitely
The
buy
thermal-
binoculars. You also have a
want
thermal scope.
binoculars or?
No.
Well, if you're not taking it, then I'm gonna take it because I bought it.
What the rifle? The
Alright.
sniper rifle?
I bought the thermal scope.
Yeah.
I feel like we
Where do
need
you
to use
guys
it
find
somehow.
the stats for the rifles? Try and put it on my
If-
character right now.
I mean, I can drag it on. What do you have?
It's a
The
carbine
AR-15.
M4.
Got you.
Yes,
1 second here. That's
same
Ricci,
stats, I
right?
think.
I know Harold slips.
Where's slips? Here.
Yeah, it's Harold Ritchie.
Harold Ritchie.
Okay, yeah, I don't slips isn't on there. I can throw it on there. Yeah, I'll drag that to you real quick.
All right, this is what I have right now. We also
There you
have
go.
3 grenades.
Thank you.
Who
Yep.
here has high dex?
Slips does.
What's your dex?
Dex is 16.
Nice. Brams, what's your dex?
8.
Okay. Judge, yours is 10, right?
Yep.
All right, so Slips gets 2 grenades. I get a grenade. Because those are very heavily dex reliant.
Did Janik even tell you guys he found grenades?
Sorry.
Oh, good point. Yeah. Do you keep them for yourself or?
Well, that's a good question. As a person that has been throwing grenades, like, is it essentially pure dex, or do you use something else?
It's athletics. And it's
I think you
athletics
can
that Janik is probably the
Yeah,
only one who can even throw a grenade here.
Yeah.
depending on how the handler wants to rule it, it's like either athletics or it's dex.
It's athletics, and by the rule book, it's athletics. And the way athletics works is you have to have it in your backstory. So unless if you
Gotcha.
would have like that, it encourages your backstory for future reference. If you die and come back, maybe play Little League baseball, because then you would be able to throw things accurately. But as far as it's not like blanket, like it just automatically covers grenades. You have his military science land experience is him learning how to use grenades.
Gotcha. I'm so used to people like DMs saying like just use dex, so that's why I assumed it. But it's no worries. We got the 3 grenades with Judge. I think you're also gonna take the Judge is also gonna take the what's it called, the night vision, right?
Well,
Because he's the only
at
one
least
trade with night vision.
I think so. I would not assume what the agents go through in their training and other people's backstory, but yeah, at least I am trained with it.
Who wants one of the mine gas thingies, the gas detectors?
Slips will take one. He has pretty good
Yeah.
alertness, so.
I feel like Bram wouldn't be in front anyhow, right? Do you mind if you don't get one, Bram?
Yeah, no problem.
I think we hang this one also on Judge, because he's like our frontliner.
Makes sense, yeah.
About to say, don't you
Yeah.
have to actually use it, or is it just a thing you? Because I've only
It's a
seen people
passive.
go with it in the hand, so I don't know if it works if you just hang it in the belt or something like that.
You can like hang it on your like belt or like on your pouch or whatever, and it usually like starts beeping if a certain level of gas danger is overcome. You know.
Kind of like a Geiger counter.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
about right. But it'll beep.
Oh, okay. In that case, fine. Because as long as I don't have to interact with it, as in do computer stuff, then
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's definitely not ergonomic. It's like a bulky and probably pretty fragile too. Like it's definitely not waterproof or any of that fancy shit. It's so you're gonna want to have it somewhere where it doesn't hit off stuff because it'll probably break. It's cheapest Chinese thing that they have. That's what you're gonna get at Walmart.
Don't worry, I'm probably going to destroy it pretty fast.
Right. But if you could probably tuck it in where one of your like magazines go. Like if you're wearing the plate carrier, it would have come with like the magazine clip holders in the front. You could definitely pop. You have 2 clips. There's going to be 3 of those. You could definitely pop it in like your chest rig. All right. Looks like you guys are good to go. It is like we'll say 1 o'clock. We'll pick back up here. Sounds like you guys are going to go check out the mine or a mine.
Is there more than one mine?
Oh, and there's mines all over the place. There's one right next to the mayor's office, but there's not red clay there,
Saying like
allegedly.
the one that we identified. We only identified one mine, right?
Yeah, you identified one mine in the red clay area.
Yeah. Reminder, which one has the shotgun again?
I think
So
Janik
I'm
took
giving
it.
I'm giving it back to Janik. Yeah, it was his, right?
Yes, he brought it from the headquarters. So yeah, he's got it like over his shoulder in case he needs it, I believe.
Is there like a is it a slug shotgun or a buckshot shotgun?
Either
It's
one.
a hunting.
Pick ammo.
It's whatever ammo you
Or
put
side.
into it. It's the same. Just you can put a million different ammos in a shotgun.
Any sights on it?
Negative, just a iron sight. Point and shoot.
Let's see.
Good for like 100 yards, maybe more if you're using slugs. Or not even 100 yards, 100 feet.
I think it does more damage if you put like the shot ammo in it and are like super close.
It depends. Like the rules have been changed like 2 times, so it depends on which rule set we're playing. But like the
It says
newest
full
one just
damage
gives
up to
like
10 meters.
I mean, I
Yeah,
think the
so
AR on a burst mode is going to out damage it by far.
yeah.
Because if you roll lethality and miss, it's still 2 die 10 damage. Like if you
Yeah.
get over 10%, then you just take it
Shotgun
each.
is always like the new rules say 2d8, and it gets halved for buckshot after 75 meters, and not halved for. Actually, let me rephrase. It gets halved after 75 meters for both shotgun, buckshot, and slugs, but it's not like half. It's like half for buckshot and 2d6 for slugs after 75, I believe. But I would have to look it up again. It's the third
Interesting.
version of the rules, the 2021 rules.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I forget what edition I have. I thought I had second edition, maybe. I don't know.
It says like on the second page, there's like a small like printed by whatever. If you
Like
don't
a
have it, let me
errata,
know.
maybe?
I can send it over the third version.
All right, sweet. Yeah, I don't know if I even knew that existed. I think it's second
Yeah, it's
version.
like they didn't really change that much. It's just that the shotgun got nerfed a little. That's the other stuff is mostly the same.
Oh, gotcha.
And do we have the 10 bullet or the 30 bullet magazines for the ARs?
30.
Probably 30.
30, okay.
All right. Yeah, any questions before we go?
Sounds good. Everybody good?
Yep.
You guys got a week to think of a plan. You saw it on the map, right?
I mean, do we have a map of the mine at all, or?
It's if you type the coordinates into Google Maps or the My Maps, like where I follow
Yeah,
my shit.
I'm talking like inside map. Do we have like a map from the inside at all?
No. No map of the inside,
not-
but
Also, not when I searched it on online. Yeah, I didn't also find any map there, right?
yeah, no maps. It closed down before the internet existed, or
Gotcha.
before
Yeah,
regular people had the
before
internet.
anybody cared to like.
It was
put it out
ARPAN.
online,
It closed down. It was ARPANET, still owned by the government.
Gotcha. Yeah,
And
the
these
mine is
old
just
mines
north
are
of
like,
Cucumber.
they are made like super chaotic. There's like no rhyme or reason to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just follow
We need to
the coal.
stick together and like, don't take any risks, and we're gonna be fine. Hopefully. I just regret like giving 3 grenades to Judge or anybody because I forgot we're going into a mine. Gonna be buried there if I use a grenade.
Yeah, I mean there's their proximity, so I think it's 3 meters, something like that. It's the kill radius. But he's
not in a mine necessarily.
he's got pretty good. He's pretty good at
Like,
throwing things.
The ricochet of which is what kills you in the grenades and stuff like that will bounce off the walls and will extend the radius in which you
Yeah.
should not stand. And that is not, by the way, I completely forgot that off game. I would like to buy hearing protection for everybody for the group. Like the big ass,
Alright.
the ones
good
from
idea.
the construction sites and stuff like that. So you can have an earpiece under it, but then you have that I can't remember what's it called in English. The big thing out like on top of it, because if we are going to shoot in a mine, we are not coming out with our hearing intact unless we have some heavy duty earmuffs.
Good call. You can get the noise canceling ones if you want. The that way you can actually hear. Like you
What
can
if
get
the dude
those.
sneaks up on us?
As
Yeah.
far as I've been told from my dear dad that works in construction, loud bangs go straight through because it can't it doesn't pick it up fast enough, so it still goes through.
They make it 100% at the gun shop. You could get them, but Walmart you could probably get them too. They'd just be cheap, shitty ones for way more expensive. But if you at the gun store, they would definitely have the earmuffs that block the sound of bullets, like the military grade ones. Like the military have those. That's what they all wear those too. They'll like let you hear your environment. They actually you can set them to amplify the environment, and they cut out the majority of the gunshots.
Well, if
Yeah,
the DM
'cause,
is gonna give it to us, we're gonna take it.
Because even if it, because it blocks 100% of the stuff that's coming in, right? Like, so even if you hear a gunshot, you're hearing this, it slip through, and now the speaker that is playing the sound of a gunshot. So it could only ever be as loud as the speakers, because you hear nothing from outside. What you hear is it listens to outside and then plays it through a speaker into your headphones.
Oh.
And they probably have ones where you could plug your radio into them as well, if you were willing to spend a
Well,
couple
we're
extra
going
bucks.
We're going to get some ears, as
Right.
it is apparently called in shooting range. This in the US.
All right, well, let's say it's 2:00 now because you forgot about them and had to go back to the gun store.
Sure.
All right, sweet.